Button is pressed. Light is green, so we're in with a fresh session of the Saltmarsh Sidestory, Tales on Fire Island. Last time, the party continued to get roughed up by bones and corpses. Now, there was one of them that was particularly nasty, the Bodak. One of them, though, managed to almost bring the party down. They are currently outside of combat, getting a chance to catch their breath, to take in this large chamber, maybe explore a little bit, find some things out. Look at each other and think, who should maybe be at the front for a little bit? But in general, you have your moment here. The corpses are cooling. The stink is awful. And the Bodak is turning into a soggy mess.
Well, that was great.
What?
I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna go dip my feet in this water. Seems like a good idea.
I mean, it's moist.
Oaken goes to the Bodak and pushes it a little with his foot. So what the fuck was this thing?
Mm-hmm.
He's
Whatever
probably
it
never seen
is.
something before.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah.
We're in initiative.
Uh-huh.
What?
Oh, right, mulch. He forgot.
He really did.
Oh my god.
I said it seemed like a good idea. I mean, I was clear. I was in on a joke. I should have probably healed before I did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was only one fucking D6 anyway.
Just, man, it was a theme, you know? Well done. Oh, for some reason you're set to 2 GM right now, Battlebred.
Okay.
Should be like a something you can switch, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it gets an attack on you. Where did I put this? No, it's further up in this. Yeah, there we go. That's a miss.
Ha!
Mulch, do you quickly try to sneak and get rid of this?
I mean, I could probably put it down in a couple hits.
This horrible halfling skeleton has just reached out to claw at your feet. It may be that no one has noticed just yet.
First of all, I'm gonna yelp. Oh shit!
They've noticed.
How tough are these things again?
Fragile as hell.
I'm just gonna get the tongs and just start fucking beating this shit out of it. Oh my god! I get one hit.
You got a hit. Yeah, it might be enough. It's enough.
Oh.
By how much was it enough?
Exactly.
Jesus Christ.
It had 14 HP. That's all it had. So yeah, you yelp and then quickly just... You click the tongs, of course. You should always do that. You always click and make sure it works. That's what your problem was.
Mm-hmm.
And then just force them through the skull of the rotten halfling and it sinks back down again.
Oh, no, I'm sure I'm perfectly safe.
You keep your feet in, do you?
Oh, I'm gonna stand on the edge, put my hands on my hips.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna put my feet in the water.
Okay.
Jenny pulls him back.
I mean, in his case, you could just lift him by the collar.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, not Jenny. No, you pull him back, yeah.
Yeah.
This seems fine.
So, what you can currently see, because the area is dark and expansive, those with dark vision can see that over here, just about, there is a door boarded up. Like heavy, rotten beams, but freshish-looking nails, and wet boards as well, are just laid all over the door.
From our side. So to
From
keep
your
something
side, yeah.
inside.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we probably don't want to open that one. Not in our current state.
Or do you?
Are we planning on taking a rest at all?
Well, the only problem we have is if we take a rest, his friend might become deceased.
Yeah. Marcellus was dragged in here by some sort of undead people. Yeah.
I mean, it might be fine.
Also, what other paths do we have besides the boarded up door? Was there anything behind us? Another doorway?
Not behind you, but to the south. There's
Okay.
more of a room, and there are 2 doors there, but, currently can't see them. But, I mean, just walking around, you'll glimpse them.
It hasn't even been 5 minutes, and I've heard Pan say it's probably fine, and I've heard Corvus say it might be fine. It is not fine.
It might be fine. I cannot say one way or the other if it is fine, because that would spoil the surprise. It might be. That door is in a binary situation where it could be good, it could be bad. It won't be neutral, I can tell you that, because that's uninteresting. There's something there, hence the boards.
We're also, well, most of us are kind of half dead, so. Yeah.
So you have a natural camouflage against the rest of the undead here.
Yeah, I don't think that works.
But you can take a moment to think about things a little bit. Like, for example, if this door is boarded up and the boards are wet and the nails are new, who put the boards up?
And there are only undead here, probably the undead. Those
Well,
down here are doors too?
Maybe your friend came down here and ended up putting boards up.
Marcellus was not alone, if we believe. Who was he called?
Stovor.
Stavor.
Stavor,
Yes. Yeah. Stavor mentioned he was dragged, I think? Basically kidnapped?
Led along. Like, he said he was walking with them. But he also didn't get too good of a glimpse to see, in chains, led, poked by stick.
Yeah.
But he was moving.
Yes. I don't think he would have come with them freely. I don't know him as someone who consorts with necromancers.
Well, it's also a case of more implying that he probably wasn't the one who set these up. He wouldn't have had time, being that he was with the necromancer.
Yeah. I don't like to keep him waiting keep him with the necromancer.
But, I mean, think about it. The undead put the boards up here.
Yeah. I was asking, are these doors down there also doors?
Yes.
Yes.
Is there
And
noise coming from the
They do
boarded
not
up door?
look up boarded?
Neither of these are boarded up at the south. And none of you have gotten close enough to the board up door to hear anything.
Okay. I'll go to the doors to the south and try to listen there.
Give me a perception roll.
I'm reasonable at those.
Yes, and you did reasonably. Kind of very slightly below average. Just with the guidance. It's a thick door. Stone, of course. Bloody dwarves. There's something.
Alright, so no. Okay.
I'm assessing here. You can hear something sort of burbling a little bit, like nothing distinct enough to pick up on, but there is noises. It's definitely not like a clash of steel on stone or anything like that there, so that's nice. It's a, a gentle sound.
Okay. We can. Fuck, there's actually not. Yeah. We can probably just jump over these things. Yeah, pass.
There was only one skeleton in there.
Alright.
Just for fun, it was to see if any of you remembered. And I'm glad Pan didn't.
Yeah, I'll try to listen on the boarded up door as well.
You're able to get a lot clearer here, because thankfully the nails have actually split some of this, and the door itself, it looks like granite, it looks like it's got a stone finish, but it is wooden. It has got split in a few gaps and all. Oh yeah, you can hear a throwdown going on right now. You hear hissing, you hear swipes against metal, and you hear... you hear a voice you can't really make out. It's distant, but close. Like, you can hear the volume of it, but the sounds it's making sound further away than they should be. But it's a loud, boisterous kind of voice. And then you're hearing thuds of flesh on metal.
Do I recognize the voice?
You don't. It does not sound all like Marcellus.
Alright.
That's unfortunate.
To be fair, from the picture he gave me, Marcellus doesn't seem like this kind of active type.
Yeah, he's more the talkative guy.
Very charming man.
Poor Mulch.
It probably came out of mulch.
He's the type to clack his tongs, catch a stink bug him, and just splurt right in his own face.
Ew. Ew. Stink bug bukkake.
No, it's just a money shot that has to be multiple stink bugs.
Let's be honest.
Okay.
His luck he would have multiple stink bugs.
He ran the races.
Okay, I call out to the others. There's some sort of fight going on behind this door. I don't know who is there. Probably not Marcellus. But I'll leave it to you if you go there. I think we should go to the south door first.
I'll change the token just so it doesn't get confused or anything. Where is he? Yeah, that'll do.
That's probably the better option, yeah. Let's head on.
Sure. Since it's boarded up, it's not a threat to us yet.
Probably it's not. There's probably no one going to escape there. Hopefully.
So you're heading southwards. And a reminder, this was the door you have checked out. This is not.
Oh, those are different doors. I mean, they lead... Yeah, right, it's probably logical that they lead to different areas. Okay, checking out the last one too.
I gesture for Steve to join me.
Ah, yes.
But carefully make sure to point out not to go into the water.
Yeah, I mean, Steve saw what happened to Mulch, so yeah, he just hops over.
Yeah.
And I mean, right now, he's pretty much at your side, taking your lead the whole time. Because no one else seems to be just pointing at him, telling him where to go.
Well, Shelley likes him.
How about the rest of the tokens gather up too?
Rest of the tokens don't care.
I guess, yeah. Especially Ginny. I feel like Ginny should be more prominent, really.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I'm also going to point out...
Shelley just shoves them up to the front.
I feel like I could cause morale crisis here by pointing out that the Rangers do have some resources that have not been used at all.
Unfortunately, I used the rosary bead, so...
Mm-hmm.
Well, I do have one little thing left for someone who goes to the front.
Whoever that might be.
Fucking, I'll go. I got this.
Well, it's a +1 to AC for 10 minutes.
That makes
Ooh!
18.
Yeah, that's
That's
not
good
bad
for
for him.
anybody.
Yeah, that gives him the starting fighter AC value.
That would give me 16, though.
Now give me a strength save, Mulch.
What?
That cure
What do I
wounds
do?
is...
Wait, what did you say, Caden?
That cure wounds is for mulch.
Oh, my hero. 19. That's like half.
I only touch you to restore your wounds.
So that you can go to the front.
That is exactly the inkling I want him to get from this.
I can take dodge action.
He gets to do that cat thing of, it's the touch against the leg and then just keeps walking, not looking at you. I'm acknowledging your existence. That is as far as our relationship will ever go. Now feed me.
Mm-hmm. Sounds familiar.
And yes, Okan, you don't hear anything through that door. This one.
Yes. Questionable if that's good or bad.
Yeah. I was mainly pinging for the rest of the party.
So, I think through the noisy door. Well, or through the silent door. Let's go through the noisy door first. Unless any one of you has objections.
Nope.
Any input?
Does
Any opinion?
anyone want to come here with me to open the door?
Oh, that one's definitely no.
I mean,
Sure.
Steve would, of course.
Ginny will.
Yeah, wave Steve over.
Well, I mean, Rainy's
If
there
he
as well,
reacts
so
to
he defers.
Ginny's gonna stand back and ready an arrow.
Do you want to stand back a bit
Yeah.
further? Hang on, let's make this accurate to Jenny. There we go.
Fuck you.
Alright.
And he moves back not quite as
Well,
far.
Yeah, no, not
Yeah, I
quite
was
as
gonna say, he
far.
didn't go-
Given Ginny seems to be a coward again, Shelly gets the plus AC. Also, I can't see Steve's
No one can.
HB bar.
Yeah.
Alright.
He can't communicate it as easily as you guys, so yeah. You can see each other's, but he can't really bring it across.
Can I take a medicine check to see how well he's doing?
Well, you can tell he's
Roughly?
not bloodied, at least. You know that.
Alright.
He seems
That's
to be
fine
holding
enough.
it pretty well. And so you push open the door.
Yeah. Yeah, Shelly gets the +1 AC potion if she wants.
Yay.
Because she has been the nicest to Okon thus far, I think.
Actively
Yeah,
nice.
she's less likely to die.
Yeah.
I mean, Mulch has also been nice, but in his own Mulch way.
I'm just here to help.
He's not malicious.
Yeah.
Yeah, not malicious but dangerous.
Yes, that's the
To the
saying.
party.
Don't describe to malevolence what can clearly be justified by ignorance.
Yeah. Still, Okon kind of despises Mulch.
Okan likes everybody.
Wow.
Yeah, Mulch likes everybody.
He straight up used despise.
Well,
think he's-
he has endangered the party twice, I think, by healing the enemy.
He
That was
did,
one time. It was one bad day.
to be fair,
It
to
was
balance
twice.
this, to balance this out, he did sacrifice himself to befriend the elemental.
And I jumped over the ocean, mostly.
By touching the flame thing. The exploding fire thing.
Well, he made it so it was interested in him. It wasn't going to go around exploding on you guys. That's not bad. Of course, Venny was a real dick to the wizard for no reason. Just didn't like Beryl. That was an invitation for you to keep talking. Okay, yeah. What the fuck, man? But yeah, Shelley at least is using the comedy option. Anyone
Oh,
else?
hey! I can do that. I'll hide behind this pillar. Seems like a good idea.
Yeah, you're really good at these. Come on, do it.
Oh.
Oh.
I shall give guidance to Shelly, not to Mulch. Because I can give only one.
Ooh, guidance has been bad tonight, man. Maybe you should stop handing them out. Ooh.
So it's an 18 stealth.
Yeah, that's
That's-
pretty
So
cool.
Mulch isn't getting any help from Okan today.
Okan doing that is basically him stomping across, scraping his shoulder against the cave wall, and going, "Be quiet."
No. I'm not sneaking forward.
I know,
That
but
was
it's just
him.
the idea of you adding +1 to that. It's just the idea of it's just making all the noise, going, "Be quiet." That's how guidance was.
Yeah.
And I'm going to give you credit that you push open door quietly, as best you can. And the voices become more distinct and actually identifiable as voices. You do hear a familiar one. No, my friend. I said night to pawn 4. Now, you're trying to cheat me this way. I don't respect that. And you've been such a gracious host so far. Yes, fine. I put that back. Although, as you can see, you still have but 3 moves, my friend. Yes, that will make it what? 5-2? In my favor. I'm perfectly fine with that. I can pick myself up, dust myself off, and have another go, I feel, after this.
Okay, that was Marcellus' voice.
Yeah,
With
the
the
fancy
accent.
voice.
Oh,
I don't know what you intended for him, but I'm just using the voice I use for fancy men.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Otherwise known as the Horizon West.
Yeah, no, that's what I was like, I know where he is, so what the fuck is going on here?
Well, here's the thing. You don't. You know where he is in autumn. This is taking place in
True.
summer.
Yeah.
Well, we also know he's not dead.
Yeah.
Either way, given the fact that Marcellus is apparently here and not in danger, Okan is going to blow the stealth and just lumber forward.
She's gonna... No, can Shelly try to grab him and stop him?
Steve will assist in this matter,
Okay.
being the only other person who could manhandle Okan.
Okay.
She's gonna make the
Okay.
stay quiet gesture and try to creep forward, because she's worried if, maybe he's made friends or something.
You get to
Yes.
see Steve
Or-
watch you and then try to mimic
Anyway.
that. But the
Anyway,
stay quiet
that's-
thing is finger against lips, and in his case, he's just sort of running it around his snout.
Okay, but I will say to them, that's Marcellus! I hear him! He's talking with someone.
Someone completely nice and friendly. All right, Shelley, stay there.
Yep, that's why I was waiting there.
I have things to reveal. This place is actually a little bit lit up. Not much, a little bit. But you're able to see a very fancily dressed man who looks like he's been through hell. Like, a kind of thing of... It's a fancy outfit, but it's never been ironed, never been folded. It's been through a mangle.
I recognize that token.
It's okay, in this case you don't.
I know, but...
It is not specifically him, it is just repurposing.
I know.
Ah,
Same with this token, so don't worry. This is not what you think it is. So let me explain
that's... That thing is the same thing we saw in that room up there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you remember what that
The
was?
one we bought. We didn't fight it, we just closed the door and piled up corpses.
Yeah, it was just marking out a pile of corpses and bones. Mainly bones. Well, let me explain the room. It is tall. There is a large, repurposed table you can see because it's a stone table, altar. But the top 2 layers look like they've been slapped on recently. You can also see a highly improvised chess set on top of it. Because, man, some of those pieces are ugly as sin. They're just chunks of rock that have just been sort of snapped and broken into shape. You see a narrow, chiseled-looking elf man. He is in but tattered loincloth and also stretched across sash, made of human flesh. You can tell because there's still fingers and faces on it. At his side is a skeleton. Behind him, sitting on a chair that looks like it's made entirely out of bones, the fancy man, Marcellus, who seems to be sort of sitting ancily and sort of craning his neck over to try and peer past the necromancer to see the chessboard. He is also flanked by 2 skeletons who are completely rigid, but with swords drawn. And in the far corner, you can see yet another massive, charnel pile of just bones. So many bones. Not going to bother revealing this bit, there's just a dead end here with rubble. And there is a door to the south. At the moment, we seem occupied by our games. Actually, I can reveal. There we go. The reveal tool is cooperating.
I come back, I whisper that he's being held hostage and they're playing a game of chess, and that I think his life is probably in danger if we don't immediately take those out.
What are we waiting for? Let's go!
Ranged. People with range need to go first and pick off the skeletons at the same time.
That's a nice
shit, I can
strategy.
do
I've never
that.
heard that before. Go on.
And I throw mulch.
You don't touch me. I dodge.
He probably
Because
does.
I'm just remembering that we are level 6.
Grappling doesn't care about dodge.
I still can do athletics
That's
instead.
for
That's pretty good.
Shelley.
Thank you.
Yes, we're level 6.
Not for long. I mean, it's kind of clear now that his life isn't necessarily in immediate danger. We could just, take a rest.
It is an immediate danger.
And not
They
if he
have swords
wins.
pointed at him.
Well, he just needs to win the chess game.
How long do you think the chess game will last?
For me, it takes a very long time. I don't know how the pieces move.
You guys can talk normally. I'll accept the fact that you're whispering.
Yeah.
All right, no, we just need 2 ranged people to go up, go pew pew, and then we start it with the necromancer.
Pew pew, what do churches have to do with this?
I got 2 pews right here. Oh, that's the wrong thing.
Oh,
I mean,
no.
Didn't we last time discuss how Steve is learning the common language, but a completely budget version of it by pew pew, ouchie ouchie?
Yes, he's got an ouchie wouchie. Can you heely wheelie him?
Well, Ginny, do you want to shoot him?
Yeah.
I'll help.
The fucking enthusiasm, the drive. This is what Simon saw him, the makings of a leader.
I have
Yeah.
a question. How can mulch pew pew?
I have lasers for hands.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
Okay.
he fires off bolts of sunlight.
This could be a good chance to use True Strike on the Necromancer.
Note also the range. Because I don't think he did.
I can
Rainy
get in
hands
there.
back, I see.
We're gonna have to run before we shoot. Well, I am.
You do.
Rainy technically does have range as well, doesn't she?
Yeah, both the rangers, the toughest people in the party, are built entirely for sniping at long range. Not getting up close. This is why you guys are so wrecked.
So if I just go in, and if I can get 10 feet in, I'm in range. Once I hit 10 feet, if you guys are ready in action, I think you can shoot also.
Mulch. I think it's better that the rangers go first, use their bows, and then you can pew pew.
But it's not my thing.
Let the cats do the thing first. Take a step back, and then Rainy can go in front of you, and then we can go in together. How about that?
Okay. You should get one of those child harnesses for me, though. That would be helpful.
Oh, God.
Why do you need a child's harness?
Why are you admitting your
Small.
You're a
fetish?
halfling, not a child.
I don't even know what to say to that.
All right, when we get back, we'll ask LaFanfish if he can make you like a collar and a
Oh
leash
my
and
God.
then walk you around.
No, it was a joke. No, please.
Can we just make a shield and strap mulch to the front of it?
Why?
You said you
Well-
wanted handles.
Yes, and you can protect people while also shooting at people and at enemies. I mean, not at the same people you are supposed to
Same
protect.
people. Do I have a better range?
I can get this one from here.
Yeah,
Is this an actual pillar or is that just there?
that is an actual pillar.
Okay.
So yeah, your line of sight isn't that good for like cover-wise, but you can still see Marcellus sitting there with the two skeletons side by side. Like there's enough if you wave your head around a bit, you can make it out.
Can you help snipe off the skeletons too?
Yeah.
Yeah, does Rainey have any tactical input on this one? Her and Ginny drawing their bows.
Yep.
Cat by cat.
So we're shooting and then Mulch is going in to pew pew.
I'd assume the
As they
rest
say.
of you would as well. Let's get
Yeah.
Marcel in here.
Yep, my goal is then the second that the Rangers fire, I'm going to be bum rushing in.
Yes.
In her case, literal.
Yes, I have a bare bum.
It's got fins though. Ugh.
No, it does
I'll
not.
go first.
Alrighty, so
Um,
combat will be beginning the moment you fire. You and Rainey both get a shot.
oh, I forgot to click on my token.
That's okay. I'll just add you. There we go. What'd you get, Ginny? No, 21.
21.
There we go. Skeleton, Necromancer.
And
You'll find out what they rolled after this goes. So you're hitting this one, right?
I think it would be smarter to hit the ones.
Well, to be
holding
fair, he can't
Marcellus
really
hostage.
hit. He can't hit that one because of the pillar.
All right.
That
I'm
one,
just gonna try and clear a path,
that
or
one would have covered.
somewhat of a path.
Yeah. Whereas Rainey has a shot on both of these. Pretty good.
I'll go for this one first. Hopefully, I get lucky.
That is just a hit. And also a kill.
Yay!
Cool. And then
As your arrow snaps through its spinal cord, leaving the skull toppling off. Well, all you get at the moment is your bow shot. Because it's a ready action. You know, you two are doing a synchronous shot, and then things kick off. So it's now Rainey's turn.
All right.
So pick your target to aim. You're basically doing this simultaneously.
I thought I only had access on two, and one of them just fell.
Well, it's not just him. You could always try to plink at the Necromancer for a slight cover. You could take out Marcellus.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically he's your only real shot, but there's also a Necromancer if you want to start that off.
Go for the skeleton.
That is a hit. It is not, however, a kill. It's a pretty savage blow. It's definitely dusted up. But now we're going into proper combat. And he rolled really well because he's a fucking elf. He's rolled averagely. Not too bad, actually. So. And of course, Mulch, you had your action held to charge in.
I'm fucking.
yeah, that's how I envisioned it going.
That wasn't very far at all.
Okay, I'll go there.
And
Nice cover.
Yeah, and Shelly also charged in. Can I just point out that this is not what was planned? I mean, I think both of you wanted to be behind him, but sure.
Well, did Shelly drink the potion or not?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
Could I get
Alright.
all the way there? Good. I have 45 feet of movement. I fucking forgot.
it
I can go
just-
anywhere. I can actually go here.
Oh yeah. Are we able to dash and then yet still attack? Okay. Yeah. Then in which case I'd be just
I swear, if Marge somehow finds a way to heal the skeletons.
I could. I mean, I could try.
There's some strange runes engraved on this skeleton.
Oh,
Who knows what they could possibly mean?
I'm sure I've seen explosive.
Healed
glyphs
by
before.
radiant damage.
A
But
rune
yeah,
that looks like Kong.
but yeah, as the arrows sail out, the elf necromancer is turning to see the arrow sail through the air. Then he stops when he notices the other elf running towards him. You hear him swear horribly and curse Corellian's name.
Alien.
He doesn't even notice Mulch, to be honest.
Zoom.
However, something does notice Shelley.
Uh-oh.
For you see, there is a northern part of the room that was not revealed. For fuck's sake, come on. Reveal areas, click and wait.
Oh, fucking hell.
Ta-da!
Uh-oh.
It's a white with a bow. A really shitty
Yep.
bow. Did I even...
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, I forgot to put this attack in. It's okay, I can just improve on the skeleton's attack. It's basically the same damage. And they have advantage because you didn't see him. 22 on Shelley
Yep, that hits.
for 4 piercing. That's it. Also, some of these skeletons don't look as mangy and wrecked up as the others. Despite falling apart that easily, they look like they're better animated. And now, combat begins. Ginny, top of a round.
Let's see, how far can I get? Thank you, whoever measured that.
That would be Pan.
Got
Oh, well, no, fuck you then.
Ah, hey.
Also, a reminder of what you can do is you can click and pull around your token, then right-click to start seeing an arrow around them of their movement. It's quite handy.
I will go for the skeleton that Rainey already shot at.
Mm-hmm. You can also keep clicking to do that sort of thing. And the other and that skeleton is utterly shattered, broken asunder.
And skeleton number 2. Well, I guess it's 3, but
Yeah, there you go. See, it's another hit. It is not a kill.
No.
It's actually not even dusty.
interesting.
Well, it's because your psychic damage doesn't happen twice.
Yeah, okay.
So you did almost minimum.
And that's it.
No bonus.
No, sir.
Necromancer's turn. As he just takes in the fact that there's a sea elf in front of him with the gall to come near. Some blue cat thing. And some short arse. Let's take a look here. What does he want to use?
I have an inkling what it's going to be, and I'm not going to be thrilled with it.
Buckle of death.
It's so tempting. I mean, look at this. This does 10d8 damage. That's pretty nice.
No, it's not.
Ooh! Ooh, you know, this is actually not too bad. Let's see here. Let me just measure this out and then hide it from you guys so you can't see. Oh.
Maybe we could have reasoned with him.
Huh. The radius tool isn't working. Let's see if it goes again. Where's my...
Finger of death.
Weird, the radius tool isn't working right now. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. It will go around corners, which is handy that way. Yes. Okay, that gets you all who matter. Yes. Very nice. So for the 3 of you, everything goes dark. As the hunger of the dead occurs. You open a gateway to the rotted void, a region overflowing with death. A 20-foot radius sphere of blackness and bitter cold appears. Turn a point within range and lasting for the duration. This void is filled with a cacophony of rasping air and bones rattling that can be heard up to 30 feet away. No light, magical or otherwise, can illuminate the area, and creatures fully within the area are blinded.
A less tentacly Hunger of Hadar, I assume.
Yeah, I decided to reflavor Hunger of Vidar so it made more sense for a necromancer. And with you blinded, Shelley, he backs up, as you might imagine.
Yep.
But yeah, like just to keep it simple, basically that. Not that they know, so I hope you'll play along there. But yeah, he's going to back up behind the pillar. And that's the end of his turn as he yells, "Kill them! Kill them now!" Rainy. Actually, yeah. One more bear to make use of a darkness.
Okay, that's actually really bad because we can't see through the darkness either.
Correct.
Well, unless it's spherical, so the corners probably would not be quite as
I wonder why the radius tool isn't working, though. That's a bit of a shame. It told me VTT to update, but yeah, it's not working.
Oh yeah, it's actually a sphere is different than a square. This is true.
Well, I mean, I could always... Yeah, I mean, it is quite big. Like,
Yeah. Either way, it's covering basically this entire corner.
like we're basically looking at that.
That.
Actually, probably... There we go, one up.
20.
Okay, my turn's done.
Okay, you healed someone?
I healed Oaken, and look out, Marcel is running in there and dodging.
Okay.
That's it.
Why you gotta say it? So, Okan, you
Well,
got
you're
yourself...
too busy playing with darkness, so I decided to let you play.
Well, it's your turn, so you can speak up. I'm just poking at stuff to make sure it works.
I'm still done.
Okan, don't forget to add your 18.
Right.
You were touched by the prettier of the cats. Not the cooler one, though.
Yeah, it has yet to receive pets. The prettier cat.
That's because they're very cool and aloof. There we go, and replace the bag of bones. So Marcel is dodging. That means it's time for mulch. Mulch!
Ah,
Yeah.
2d6, huh? That's most of my health.
That's
Yeah,
not
2d6
right.
actually, yeah.
I can't even dodge, which fucking sucks.
Yeah. 7
Ouch.
cold damage.
Fuck.
And let's see here.
Right, that puts me slightly above bloodied.
There we go, you can see yourself again. Oh, you can't.
Either way, I know where I am.
Yeah. Have you
And
edited your...
luckily,
Mm-hmm.
luckily, I am a teeny tiny halfling, so I can just keep running the direction I was going and dodge through the legs of the skeleton and Captain Marcellus.
Well,
Hello,
it does get an
Captain.
attack opportunity on you.
Oh wait, hello, Captain. We're here to save you.
Oh, hello, small man.
Yes.
Yes, fine. Save away.
Okay. Obviously, I'm the captain.
Oh, actually, the skeleton is basically in there. I'm gonna say that was a disadvantage. Your 10 misses.
No. Well, I guess I can still get a bonus action attack, I guess.
Well, you got your second attack as well, so that's it.
Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And that is more of enough to put it down. You remember to click the tongs this time and smack it.
Yeah, almost like a rip and tear, get in there.
Are those cooking
And
tools?
Yep, stole them. Well, I didn't steal them. I don't steal.
I am taking this moment to not believe you, friend.
Yeah, okay.
But, thank you.
Anyway, I'm gonna go distract the necromancer now.
Alright then.
You should probably run.
I will.
And then I'm going to walk up. Hey, screw you, necromancer! And then hide behind the pillar.
You might not have that much movement because it was difficult terrain, so you lost about 10.
Oh, this is difficult terrain here?
Yeah.
Okay,
so
yeah.
you lost a couple of... Yeah, you lost
So
about
that's
20 feet.
10. So 10, 20, 30, 35. And that's still underneath.
Well, I mean, that's 20
Plus,
to get
with the 10. Yeah, plus, if it's 10, that's 20, and then I have 45 foot of movement. So it's barely enough to get to the pillar.
Shelly. 10 cold damage.
Ow!
Great. All right.
Isn't
and then-
that...
Does a sea elf not resist that in any way?
I don't think I do. Question mark.
I don't think so either. I think that's a Triton thing. We're just asking in case. Because
Yeah,
the
no.
knife doesn't impart it either. That just makes you too cold.
Yeah. All right, and then yeah, I'm just getting the heck out. Where did I go?
Yeah, I'll
Here I
remove
am.
the actual darkness. There we go.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Hello, stab.
I'll just have Steve charge in. He's going to shield that.
I figured.
God damn, that was a good roll for sneak.
She wouldn't have gotten a sneak attack anyway.
If I was closer, maybe, but eh.
And the whip also misses.
You're being very rude.
It's not just the shield, you realize, because, you know, that does have a limit to it, but you do notice, like, the hide that he's wearing around him is still kind of moving and twitching.
She gestures for Steve to attack the white.
You see him tilt his head a bit on it, but yeah, he goes for it, but he uses moving to dash there.
Yeah.
Okan.
Right, Ocon will run in there.
You are doing very
Not-
well, Miss Elf.
So,
Your hair looks amazing.
Marcellus, we're here to save you.
Okan, my boy!
Yes, I'm here. Also, I'm going to set fire to the white. Where is that?
Continual bonfire.
Here. Yes, bonfire. I was just searching for the... Here is it.
Oh, yeah. I had to put him on the tracker. He actually rolled like shit, so, you know.
Yeah. Let's hope he rolls shit again.
He might.
That was a good damage.
It's on the start of his turn, isn't it?
Let's see.
Must... When he
When
casts
you
a spell.
cast the spell.
When you cast a spell and then
Yeah.
at the end of each turn.
Okay.
What's that?
He does dodge it, though.
Oof.
Of course.
I mean, you see the dice. I can't do anything about it.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's the end of
Except give him triple advantage, which I will next time.
Yeah. I
It's
figured.
time for White, who looks at the lizard folk who has nothing, and then looks at you, Alcon, who had magic. But then at you, Mulch, and Shelley, who are hassling potentially his master.
Oh. You know, I forgot to say I took the dodge action, but I mean, I have the key points.
You have, but you had to declare it, you know?
You know, I was in the rush of the moment. You know how it goes.
Yeah. Get fucked.
Ah!
Yep. Only a +4. He swings wide. No good. No purchase. And hey, Ginny gets to lose HP. 4!
Hey, I didn't. I started the fight missing some HP.
Some. What? What?
But yeah, 4 cold damage on Ginny. I know. Isn't it great to be a cat? Again, your 2 high HP rangers are the ones at the complete back of a party.
Rainey's
Well,
pretty
to
low
be
right
fair,
now.
yeah.
Um,
Rainy is blooded, to be fair.
When the necromancer was like, kill them, did I hear it?
No, actually, because you would have been in there, and you're currently
Okay.
like you're not deafened, but there's a lot of rattling and bells going on, and it is difficult terrain right now to move through it. So you at least remember, you know, what this room layout was, but you don't know where you are in the sphere of influence.
Can I slowly make my way towards the last point I saw him. I think it was like here.
Yeah, if you want to just keep going forward, that's perfectly fine. That makes sense.
Like that was the last spot I saw him, right?
Yeah, it is, however, difficult terrain, so you'll be here instead.
Okay. Am I still in it?
You're still in it.
Okay. I will use my feline agility to get out of it.
Mhm.
I take one step out, see everything. I
But you
can
still
see
got the
Shelly,
zoomies. You're
right?
still ready to go. Yeah, you can see her.
Okay. Can I see the necromancer? I don't think so.
No, he is behind the pillar.
Okay, I will
Marcellus
come
waves.
this. I'll come this way. I'll shoot the white, and I'm trying to find the necromancer. I think I can see him from here, right?
Yeah, you can now see him behind Shelly, but as you said, you were taking a shot at the white first.
Yes.
Because he's got your best friend Mulch, who saved your life. Remember this, he saved it. 14's a good hit.
Once we're square, that's it.
I'm not dead yet. Ooh.
Another hit for a change. Although, unlike... Well, actually, it doesn't matter because it's piercing. For some reason, my memory just flared up the Dragon's Dogma, where for some reason, bows are blunt weapons.
The fuck?
Yeah. It's handy,
What?
but it's weird.
I mean, if you hit someone with a bow,
Well, see,
Yeah,
arrows specifically
if
are
I'm
blunts.
beating the crap out of you.
No, arrows are blunt in that game. It's helpful, but it's weird. Anyway, there's your 2 shots. Any further movement? You still have an extra, 20 feet.
I will keep heading down to get a better shot. So I think I'll end up here.
No account will he go to the
Back of
front.
party. Still at the back. How?
Necromancer's turn.
The front.
I'm getting it.
Let's see. Oh man, there's so many options here. It's a bit of a shame it'll make that go away. Yeah, he's gonna look at the pile of bones, then at you, Shelly. You can see him grit his teeth for a second and then snaps his fingers to cast Danse Macabre. And because Mulch is there, he's going to go with Yeah, he saw someone tonging his skeletons.
Made a great sound.
So he's going to go with zombies this time. 5 of them. Actually, there's also another reason why he's using the zombies instead of skeletons.
I think I know why.
They can make all of their con saves.
I bet.
It's one of the reasons I use them.
Let's see now.
Oh, sorry, Colton.
I'm trying to see if they immediately go. Or do they just get added to the initiative tracker? Because I copy-pasted this from 5e tool, so this is the right wording of the spell.
Oh, well, it's you use a bonus action.
Yes.
Yeah, and if no command, no move.
Well, he does use a bonus action.
Oh, no.
And these ones are stronger than your average zombie. But they're also temporary. Also, of course, that goes. No more Hunger of Hadar.
Yep.
Yeah, now I've got to edit these guys. So the zombie swipe is a little bit stronger now.
No.
The bonus to attack and damage, so it uses the normal statistics and then gets a bonus to it, so that's nice.
And what is the duration of the spell?
Oh yeah, I wonder why it's not there. It's only like a minute.
Actually, the Dance Macabre zombies are actually really nasty.
Yeah, but they're very temporary. Like, it is only for a minute, I think, or 10 minutes.
Yeah.
However,
But
let's
still
see
a
here.
+4 or 5 to attack and damage.
Mm-hmm.
That hurts.
As you'll see. So 2 for Mulch. That's actually a miss, thanks to Okon. Oh no, Okon didn't do that for him.
Yeah, it would have been a miss.
Yeah, would have been a miss,
It's
that's
also
right.
concentration, right?
It is, well, you can sort of tell, yeah, he is commanding them.
Okay, yeah.
2 for Shelley. Both miss.
You thank goodness. Yes, thank you, Okan.
Oh, wait a minute. One of those will be flanking, right? Let's see. Well, here's the thing. It's a toss-up between this last zombie who does have flanking on the both of you. He's going for Shelley.
Ah,
That's a hit.
fuck.
I would have been down.
7. Still really low damage.
That's 3 times my health.
Jesus Christ.
Your health is not that bad.
I have health.
And
You
he's
can
going
take it.
and he's going to sneer at you, Shelley, cursing you for being basically the elf equivalent of a slug, a sea slug. Rainy, you can now see the room once you get around the corner. Oh yes, correction. Marcellus is going to take his turn. 10, 15, 20, 25. He checks 30 and starts to walk away. Now it's Rainy's turn, sorry.
You? You are muted.
She must not be able to talk then. Are you able to
I
tap
was
it?
going to the bathroom.
Okay. Well, we can skip your turn and go to Mulch if you want.
Eh.
Then you can go
Yeah.
after him. Yeah. Oh, okay. You're going to rush in. I'm guessing feline agility.
Hmm. Actually, let me just check that.
Yeah, you haven't used it. Well, it comes back easy enough anyway.
No, and what I used to activate it.
Bonus?
Oh, I just
think it's
do it.
free.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Well then.
You can just do it, right? You
Yeah.
just
Yes.
can't use it until you don't
It's
move.
a free action.
Feline agility plus Zephyr Strike. God bless. Oh wait, no, I
I would
have
say
Zephyr
that
Strike
he'd have
anymore.
quite a lot of cover due to the corpse pile.
Doesn't matter. I don't have Zephyr Strike anymore. Apparently.
Oh, must have changed it out. Or you're thinking of another ranger.
Maybe.
Still like half cover there. But he's not currently shielded. Or you could hit the white or the zombies.
Hunter's mark on that,
Okay.
and I'll take a shot.
A clear hit.
Okay.
Very nice.
And let's see. There he is.
Marcel going in on a zombie.
Yep.
That is a hit. Because weirdly we only get the bonuses to their attacks, not to their health or anything. I think.
No, their health is strictly on level.
Yep. Also, what about your second attack?
Oh, that is true. I do get a second one. Same target.
Another clear hit. Little coats are just scratching the armor, and a good hit too. Just showing up that Ginny is merely a house cat. She's an outdoor cat. He is thoroughly dusted. Still standing, but there's not much holding him up.
All right, and that's my turn.
Okay.
I know it's not my turn yet, but I'll wait until it's my turn.
No, go ahead. Come on.
Is there any way I can shoot anything with mulch or near mulch with my thunder shotgun without hitting him?
Oh, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Don't worry.
Yes, you could. He is short enough for you to do that.
Maybe I'm not.
So yeah, you could blast the top half of those zombies and hope he doesn't jump to catch the balls.
Okay.
However,
How come?
there is one issue with it, but go ahead.
What?
I'll wait till my turn to see how
you
the
have to.
situation plays out.
Yeah. Mulch, your turn.
I
Haven't
am
committed to it yet.
Might I suggest True Strike?
Ooh, I was gonna disengage and run, but that might actually be better. I could fuck up the white right now. Well, actually, next turn.
Well, next turn, yeah. Unless you
Yeah,
want...
I'm gonna
No, you could spend a key point.
and then you use more key points to hit him after I use True Strike.
Yeah, you use True Strike, then you use a key point to do Flurry of Blows, so you get one attack with advantage.
I'm gonna save that for the Necromancer. I can't. I have to disengage.
True Strike is such garbage.
Yeah. I can get really far away. Okay, but I want to be. Yeah, I know. Disengage. Pop. I'll run over here behind Ginny. Peek out from behind this corpse, and I can shoot actually two lasers as my attack.
Yep.
So, can I hit the Necromancer from here?
He's pretty covered, just because there's some
Okay.
zombies in front and you're short.
I mean, I'll start with these this zombie right here,
Yeah.
in front of Shelly. Bop. Yeah, bop.
Both hit.
Nice.
And the other? There you go.
Also good.
Yeah. Early rocked it. It's wounded,
Don't
it's oozing.
come get me.
Shelly.
Well, I'm very desperate to get these things to die.
He's reminding you of the very worst of the land elves. He's so snooty.
I'm going to try to stab him.
That's a hit.
I'm trying to break his concentration.
You notice that your knife doesn't really dig in as it should.
Oh, shit.
It's because it's cold.
Oh, I thought he was raging.
I don't think 15 works either.
A 15 is a miss currently. But he doesn't keep concentration.
Oh, good.
So that means these guys just fall inactive. They don't turn to powder or anything, they're just down.
Good. And I'm going to take a bonus action to disengage. 2, 3, 4.
Shove Ginny in front.
There are no more skeletons left, so I can delete this. Oh, Con.
Alright. Yeah. That's... Yeah, this way I can get a better angle.
The only two active
The
threats.
skeleton.
Oh, I forgot,
Yeah,
actually. Steve's turn.
Skeleton is above me.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically I'm going to try and set the Necromancer on fire now.
Oh yeah, did I put Steve in the Things of the Deep? Yes, I did. Okay.
It would be lovely if you faced that saving throw.
That's a nice damage roll.
He does not.
No!
Of course not. But yeah,
And
on the way,
go on.
on the way there, he'll pat Marcellus on the shoulder. I'm glad you're alive. Now get out of here.
I too am glad I'm alive. Wait, one moment. No, this one here. Yes, there we go. Checkmate in 2 moves.
Oh my god.
Also, Steve managed to bludgeon the last few scraps of that white down. It only had 5 HP left. Rainey had completely wrecked it. Ginny.
Damn, I can't shoot him with a. I can't shoot multiple. I could, but.
Why would you
um,
see me?
because I have the idea in my head now, I'm just gonna come up and do it. I don't know if we talked about this. Can I also apply the psychic damage to the shotgun?
For now, no. Because it is raw dice and there's a couple of them.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, that is a hit. He does not, in fact, stop that one. Because it sort of just slides around him, actually. Like, it is magical damage, you know this, but it's not hurting him as much as you think.
Okay.
However, give me a dex save. Because as he looks at you, just the amount of noise just shocking through his ears. By the way, Shelly, Mulch, fuck, that's loud. Rady, that's really loud. Okan, it's like a rock smashing. As Ginny just pulls out this metal tube, squeezes at it, and there is just this eruption of noise. This is like a thunder wave going off.
Oh.
And I don't know if we talked about it either, Corvus. Reload.
Like I said, you only get 1 shot with that.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah. Let's see. Does this have... Is this half damage? Or is it just...
I believe Hellish Rebuke is half.
Yeah, half as much. Yeah. So you do dodge, but you take 8 damage total.
You fucking upcast it. What a dick.
Yeah. Considering the thing that launched at him, he upcast it. You do have 1 more attack, just not with your thunder shotgun. Your pop gun. Well, if you want, I'll let you squeeze off the normal pop gun attack.
The thunder pop, right?
Yep. It misses, but it feels like it hit everyone in that room from how it pushes the air pressure around.
Stop doing that.
It's a case of like everyone's just doing whacks and punches, and then there's boom, boom.
And then Ginny is going to back up.
Everyone's a little disorientated after that round. The necromancer's holding his ears for a moment. He starts backing up from the pillar to notice the rest of everything and just go...
As Ginny backs up, he's like, that's why I don't go to the front.
Wait! I give up! He puts his hands up.
Okay.
Rainy.
How convincing was that I give up?
It's hard to tell because everyone's hearing is fucked right now.
Okay, the way he put his hands up, or like...
You can roll insight, or it's Arcana if you want. Convincing. Like, you can't pick up on anything weird about it. I mean, apart from the fact he's a dude wearing a skin sash.
Why can't I find the button? Holy shit, am I blind? There we go.
I mean, apart from just the ringing, yeah, it seems to be he's just giving up. Like, you can see how the battle is turned against him anyway. He's by himself, and no nerd wants to do that. For how long? I mean, you don't really know his character, but it seems like he's just ready to just give up.
I will keep my bow trained on him and ready to shoot.
Mulch.
That's my chance. I would like to... I probably shouldn't stand on top of the zombies. It's probably not a good idea. Oh, well, I'm gonna
There we
not
go.
do
And
that.
clear your space.
30.
What
Okay. What?
I'm just wondering what you're doing.
I want to get away from here. Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna kick off Marcel, crowd surf the zombies, and then land in front
Yeah.
of Rainy with a hero landing.
Yep. I'm gonna do a somersault on the way up.
Don't give him a hero landing.
Acrobatics.
No, I shouldn't. But I will.
You make it. You land it. Although you've also got free HP, so every moment of that hurt, and you're feeling it, but you're keeping it off your face.
Oh, it's in my voice though.
But you
I will
land
turn
dramatically in front of Rainy, almost waiting for your applause.
But to be kind of busy, I think.
Yeah, she's just got her weapon trained.
That was cool, right?
Shelly.
Wait. I'm gonna crash. I'm not done.
Okay.
I'm going to use my True Strike pants, and I'm going to turn around and point at him and say, "Objection! I don't trust you."
No, really?
You object to me surrendering?
Yes. But I can't do anything
No.
about it until next turn.
No,
He looks to the rest of you.
no, we do not object to you surrendering. Ignore him. He's an idiot.
The man just rubbed his pants and told you objection. Do you really trust these words?
Well, now you say it like that.
Yeah, he just pulled the waistband up. I give in. Okay?
Good. All right.
Yeah.
What is that you've got around your waist?
I feel it will taint your opinion if I inform you. But it
It's
was...
You already dropped skeletons. You dropped zombies on us. We fought some skeletons. You had that thing over there. I just drew the white. Your opinion, the opinion of you is not going to go down any further. Just tell us what it is.
It was a previous husband. But it was perfectly justified. And for now, we will be out of initiative, but we'll keep the tracker up just for the hell of it. But for now, everyone can interact.
All right.
It was a
okay.
previous husband.
Jenny's also gonna train an arrow.
Yeah, I'm raiding a laser at advantage.
And
For
it's
6
over. It only lasted for one round.
Yeah, a whole 6 seconds.
As Okan is heading back, I'm gonna ask him to. Is he okay? I'm gonna stay here.
Yes, that's what I'm checking. So I'll go up to Marcellus. So
My boy,
Hi.
he's got his arms outstretched as if he wants to be picked up.
yeah, he's going to get a bear hug.
Yep.
Squeeze
And while the
tightly.
air is crushed out of him, he probably loses an HP or two. He's patting the back, rubbing the head. Oh, my boy, you did so well!
Where did you go?
Oh,
What
it
happened to you?
was a terrible
Why don't you just
tale of daring do's and amazing feats of virtue. Mostly mine, some others. But we crashed. I was not on my ship. I was with one other crew. I did not see you. I did not see Stellvran. I did not see anyone. Then there were these fish, horrible, mangy, awful fish things. Never make a meal. Terrible looking things, diseased even. We ran, we
Yes.
fought them off, we defended the ship. It wasn't ours, it was someone else's, but we did the honorable sailor thing. You can tell he is not entirely true. But it's an entertaining way of saying a lie.
Yeah, I figure I would know him well enough.
Nights and days we spent surviving on just what we could find, cracking open barrels, kegs, crates. But then I'll shorten the story. Few days ago, this gentleman showed up. He was apparently looking for materials, but was pleased to see that I was alive and could converse. He had gotten very bored of the island so far, and I can see his point there. It's not a tourist destination, it's not a grand port, there's not much local colour. Mainly just
All
burnt. And so we were having, chess games, and he was complaining. He was honestly complaining to me. I'm quite glad to be free of his company for now, because he just went on and on about inferior materials, bones that were too dry and brittle to be used, corpses that just weren't up to snuff. Excellent work, my boy. Excellent work. I see you have made new friends.
Yes, I found someone. Some people. They helped me find you. And also rescue you.
Indeed, you did that. You all did that. Very well done. I knew you were a people person. You could be sociable if you put your mind to it.
Yes?
How could anyone refuse that bright, beautiful smile? As Okon's just there wincing in pain with a grimace.
Pretty much. So, should we kill the guy? The pale, lanky guy?
I mean, you see him flinch a little bit. I mean, I'm deferring to your... I assume now your friends are seasoned adventurers. I see bows, I see tongs. I thought you used them for turning sausages. And that lovely lady with the quite svelte figure and her knife and whip, very, very eye-catching. But yes, I saw... They seem like they're handling this. I mean, I don't want to put my judgment on. I'm a ship's captain. I'm not an executioner.
Yes, I was mostly asking, does he feel like a bad person to you? Or can he be trusted?
I don't want to talk ill of... I don't want to talk ill of people, of course. That just leads to grudges, long-time things. It's just... He did have many bones. I wasn't quite free to go off on my own. Not that I would. It's a horrible island, but...
Alright, let's ask him.
Oh, feel free. I will just sit here for a bit to get my breath back.
He goes over to the elf.
Well, hang on. You've had your full conversation. Let's have the others get a chance to talk to this guy.
Yeah.
And they're done, I guess.
On a personal level, I object to him breathing. I don't think he should be able to do that anymore.
Why?
He's a necromancer. He's wearing human skin.
I only do it once an hour.
Too much.
The human skin or the necromantic arts? Because one of them is understandable as a career choice, and the other one is questionable as a fashion choice.
Small correction. It is elf, not human skin.
Total pass, actually.
Oh, yes.
As he,
no hair to worry about shaving it off.
He pulls it round a little bit so you can see the ear stapled in place.
I'm guessing you
do.
He attempted to be better.
In the necromantic arts?
Yes, he tried to surpass me and tried to steal my book, my knowledge. It's rather foolish now, considering my book is probably in the ocean somewhere. But yes,
you did okay without it.
He tried to do me in, so I did him one better, because I was the superior caster. It was a very personal thing. It did not involve others. I think on this, you cannot say yes or nay to morality.
Well, what about the dead
people? You did kill somebody.
If anything, this was self-defense. How many of you killed without even that reasoning?
I've never killed anybody without self-defense.
I don't think I've ever killed anybody.
I don't know, Shelley. What about those fire newts who were just struggling to survive?
Those are fire newts. Those aren't people.
Ooh. I should look across at your new romantic interest, Steve.
Steve isn't a fire newt.
He's a lizard, though.
Where is this going?
That is entirely different. Don't
It is
mix
about
those
Shelley's
two.
inbuilt racism. That's what it's going.
No, Steve is quite lovely.
Good that he can't talk.
He can talk.
Sometimes that's good in a relationship.
He can talk, just not common or Elvish or Aquans.
So real languages.
Well, that just means she has to learn.
Oh, okay, I got this.
Mm-hmm. What are you planning, Rainy?
I already posted in the tabletop.
Okay.
It's a good true point.
So yes, I'm quite done with the fighting. I will not unleash minions and the Dark Hordes against you if you spare my life. I figure right now we've all got other things to worry about.
Like getting off this island.
Yeah,
There
stay.
we go. That is a good priority. And
So
How
I'm
did you end up here?
probably the same way we did.
Yes, I was upon a passenger ship. Fog came in, a great blinding light from some immense humanoid figure, and blinding pain. I awoke to find that most of the crew had thankfully not survived, so they were useful to me. Took what I could and tried to find somewhere survivable from those dreadful Kuatoa. They are awful. Whatever they've done to themselves, they are completely worthless. They just become simple ash or a puddle, completely unusable.
Indeed.
How long have you been here?
Oh, the days don't seem to pass the same way. I'd say best part of a 10-day.
Alright, so
And how did you end up here in this? What are we in again?
It is a dwarven crypt.
Okay.
Well, he tries to lift up one of his feet so you can see the blisters on the pad of it. I believe this answers my question. I was looking somewhere inland to survive, with a structure, with safety. Somewhere I could find materials to make use of to defend myself, and then this has almost been a complete waste of time. You've slaughtered everything on your way here, haven't you? Of course you have. I have nothing left then. Great. You have no idea how many carcasses or piles I had to go through just to revive that much, and you saw they were flawed. You saw this island has wasted the corpses. The bones are too brittle. They've been dried out. They've been flamed, practically cremated, and it's just useless.
So we'd almost be doing you a favor by putting you out of your misery.
So
No.
what would you do if you were to get off this island?
I would like to continue my studies. I would like to not be anywhere near you all. I would like to never take part in your lives. I feel that we could part on neutral terms and never see each other again.
I would be okay with that.
In return, I would assist in. I assume we have a ship to build. If you can find,
Yes.
if we can
Yes.
find suitable materials, as he gestures at the corpses and all. I mean, that's an unsleeping workforce. They're not that skilled, but they can work on minutia and constant labor. It's fine.
That would be useful.
We have actually a decent number of people that are alive and aren't, on doing work against their wills.
Sounds to me
we have
like a
actual
resource
sailors.
drain.
Well,
Fuck.
I could just have one less mouth to feed if you weren't here.
But I could turn those mouths that you currently feed into unsleeping, untiring a workforce.
They don't need to eat.
No.
You are a horrible person.
No, you are not going to do that.
I'm just stating what the benefits I can provide. It is up to you to make use of them, because I am currently at your mercy.
Can you make use of fire newts?
I'm not entirely sure. I'm interested. How fresh?
Well, how far are these things away where we killed them in the shower? We did produce a pile of them there.
I mean, that's a couple of days.
Yeah.
Literally like a day and a half or so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, morally, I think we could do better than have
Yeah.
this guy animate corpses. I don't, maybe not kill him, but no animated corpses.
Well, fire newts. We don't care about fire newts, do we? They
Well,
tried to kill us.
Apparently, that's the
Relatively
target.
successful.
They were close.
Yeah.
Actually, you're right. Yeah, revenge.
Yes.
But still,
Also, question. What is behind this barred door?
Oh, that, as I said, I did find a couple of, the ghouls, the corpse eaters. Not here. I believe they were on some other ship and just happened to be taken here as well, but I already had few enough materials. I didn't need them using them as food rations. So I found some ornate chamber, dwarven hero, and all that sort of thing. Ancestor worship, so tedious. But I led them in, showed them this is a lovely meal, then stepped outside, closed the door, and had the workforce board it all up to keep them in there.
I see.
I'm
sounds
sure
like
they're
work.
probably still fine there, but I don't need them gnawing on what little I could use here. I mean, look at this, as he reaches down into the corpse pile and just sifts through his fingers. All kinds of little useless chunks and fragments.
Huh.
I once had an opinion that was positive of dwarven craftsmanship, but their bodies themselves, Moradin is a shoddy workman.
Ooh.
Are you sure you want to say that so close to a lot of his stuff?
I am
What
quite
happens if
fine.
he's listening?
Oh, very well then. Please smite me then, if I am insulting your workmanship. He shields that.
It's gonna be minimum damage anyway. A little boy.
Why did you do that?
He asked for it.
I just look at the necromancer and I just say, I told you he was an idiot.
Yes, excuse me. I do apologize. It was the heat of a moment. I don't think much of anything of your race, but nothing negative. Just generally do not have them in my thoughts. But yes, excuse me. There we go. I feel more comfortable now in this position. He just gets covered from mulch.
I don't mind if you hit him.
I'm gonna kill this entire party.
You likely will, but not in the way you think.
No, I think it'll be exactly in the way he thinks.
I'll go open this door.
Now?
As he hears a grunt.
Yes.
I would not do that. Just
Oh.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
what's behind this door?
Excuse me, pardon me. As he, he's still got his hands up as he walks through you all. Excuse me, pardon me. May I? Just yes. A personal project, not quite finished. Under my control, however. So I might as well be the first person to be in view. If you want to see it, I'm fine. Yes.
Yes.
As said, it is
guess
still
that would
perfectly
be-
under control. As he slides open the door and the reveal tool is not working. But you hear it hobble, limp, it's something large. And you see a minotaur skeleton that is missing a leg. And in fact,
Jesus Christ.
it's just scraping the bare bone against the ground.
Nice.
Okay. Interesting.
As I said, it is currently
It's
incomplete.
big.
It's not my fault, of course. The materials just were not there, as they have not been here this entire time. So I was keeping him away, keeping him safe from the ghouls, because they kept just leering at all of his fine material.
Okay.
But it is under perfect control. As said, though, however, without my orders, it would, of course, attacked whoever opened the door immediately.
That's
And-
usually how that works.
Which would have been fun if one of you guys had killed him, and then opened the door to check for loot. Someone was going to get bull rushed.
How about shark people?
Can
Can you use shark people?
You mean the Sahuagin?
Yes.
Possibly. Maybe not, actually. Their internal structure is a little bit off. It's the cartilage, it rots very quickly, and then they have pockets of gas. I don't think they will be useful to me. Mainly saying that just because they're monsters. I think they're monsters instead of humanoid. And Animate Dead focuses on humanoid.
Yeah. I think they are actually, but it's your call.
Yeah.
All right.
You also see him peering over you, Shelley, to look over at the table. Then facing over. And now he is the one in check.
Having fun.
I just... Can we finish? May we, please?
Yeah.
It's going
Sure.
to it's going to bug me if we don't.
All right.
Marcellus walking in as if he's the reigning champion. You know, he's got his hands together, shaking them in the air. And within a couple of moves,
Okay.
Marcellus is indeed the winner. And you just see
Okay.
the elf just swallowing the disgust he has currently.
Yeah.
At least we know. It's important to establish these things.
Well, we kind of have also established we're all in the same boat, floating on the same island. Whatever. So we can try to not kill each other in the future with a glare into Mulch's direction.
He
I
glares
spit
at
at the
Mulch,
necromancer.
not the necromancer.
Yeah, I'm spinning
Yes.
at the necromancer.
This
That
is
guy.
how bad Mulch is.
I will
Fuck
walk
away
up
from
to. I will go walk
No,
up to
you won't.
Mulch. We will
No.
not kill each other.
You're not even getting close to me. You literally can't. It's impossible for you to do.
Is there a big rock somewhere?
I can dodge that too.
There is, yes. There is some rubble that remains. Quite a lot of it.
Yes.
Put me down,
I
bitch. Put me
still-
down. I fucking dare you. Put me down.
I still have one spell slot free.
Oh, wow.
I think he's got this, to be fair.
Yeah, probably.
No, just, I mean, never say that.
But
I
it's
could roll-
worth.
No,
Well,
we're
if I
saying
roll
it so
less
that
than
there's
5.
an increased chance of failure.
Yeah.
By saying you're really good at this, you might not be.
Ah.
He dodges.
But it probably tears a chunk of rock out of the wall behind him.
Mm-hmm.
Just as a reminder.
Oh, is somebody mad? Is somebody mad?
I would like to say that I can already say I will be a more consistent and controllable asset to your group. As he gestures
agree.
at Mulch.
Bar. That's not a very high bar.
But you guys are willing to use fucking animated corpses for labor. That's just morally bankrupt.
What's the point? Their souls have moved on. I'm not taking their souls. I'm just merely animating what's left behind. They're gone to the beyond.
Also, I was suggesting fire nudes. The guys that tried to kill us for no reason.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Try it.
they are, like... Did anyone roll nature on fire newts?
Did we?
Don't remember.
I think I can try. Oh god.
Go on. Do it. They bad.
Yeah. For no reason. For absolutely no reason they tried to kill us.
They bad, man.
Yes. Okay, so.
Indeed.
We have freed Marcellus. We can probably go back to the others. Tell them we are fine here. Or is there anything else in this place we should know about?
Well, as I said, the room I locked the ghouls in, I hadn't picked through that place yet. It just seemed to be ornate and decorative. It seemed to have a dwarven heroine, so might be something for your adventuring lot to pick through, but at this point, they're doubtful to have control of them. So I can't assure your safety.
Well, how many ghouls were they?
Ah, yes, 5 of them, plus one of those big ones, more muscled, the ghastly ones, yes.
Okay.
So 6
But
total.
we could take a short rest first. And catch our breath. Because these things you had animated, they were quite a lot. Quite draining.
Thank you.
Did you make that Dodak?
Oh, yes. Well, I made it in a sort of longer timeline than you might imagine. It was a student of mine.
Oh, great.
He took that course of his own volition. Just so happened that afterwards he was quite malleable.
I see.
I did not drive him down that route. He decided to take that opportunity.
I will ask no further questions.
Why don't we take a long rest?
That would be good too.
Yeah, we can get back to that
I'd-
ship, right? It's only like half an hour away.
Clean up the
Oh.
ghouls.
Why don't we take a long rest here? We're safe here.
Before we
For
do that,
now.
we should probably still let the dwarf and the others know outside that they can
Oh, yeah,
come
true.
inside.
Yeah, let's get them and bring them in.
Yeah, as you take the walk out to find the dome of pure green.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see.
So.
There's 105.
Well, we found a new friend. Under parentheses.
Oh, heavens. That's Beryl, obviously. There's
Wolverine really took some brain damage, if that's what he sounds like.
there's so many bones, corpses. This must have been the lair of a foul necromancer, evil creatures, all of them too. Oh!
Yes.
Huh.
Him.
Maybe I don't hate Beryl.
The guy in the human leather loincloth.
Elvin.
Elvin, yes.
We're not gonna get him something else to
Elvin.
wear. Can we get him some other clothes?
I don't think any one of us has clothes.
Yeah, you do. I mean, you probably don't have spare ones, but at this point, the only one who's naked is Steve and Shelley because that's just how they are.
Yeah, we can at least get him some
And
clothes.
technically, she has something over her top because she has the armor on.
Yep.
It's just she doesn't have bottoms on.
Yeah, she's got... I mean, to be fair, like, side by side, the two elves are wearing corpses as their protection. Because Shelley has her leather armor that's made out of Sahawagan. She's even got her arm threaded through one of the mouths. Courtesy of the fanfish.
All of the elves on this island are very metal.
Oberting, of course, just eyeing all of the architecture. Aye, that's
Yeah.
very old stuff. Aye. Oh, great. Elf. Aye. Okay. Why is that skeleton there? Why is it moving? Why is it looking at me?
Because it's animated.
It's fine.
It's perfectly safe. I have it completely under control. In fact, I made it.
That's not going to be the bonus that you think it is.
Well, I'm just saying it's a control piece. It's not some wild beast that could attack at any time. It's completely under control. Merely a guard. And in fact, hobbled right now, you could even outrun it with your short legs. I fucking hate him already.
Yeah, he sucks.
Whooperting just milling near Rainy and Mulch, not Ginny. And not Shelley because she's too close to the other elf. He's fine with her, but come on, it's a fucking elf. So, what are you guys up to?
I assume we're probably going to take that rest.
Yes.
Hmm.
Maybe clean up a little here.
Yeah, check in
Yeah.
on Steve. See what Steve thinks.
Yeah.
It'd be cool if we could clear out all those little halfling corpses and get a nice bath, but that's not worth the risk.
For fun, roll me insight, Shelley. To see if you can peer into the mind of Steve.
Let me see if I can hit the button. There we go. For some strange reason, my brain cannot understand the word insight.
It looks alright. It's kind of a poker face going on here.
She's very annoyed that she cannot speak the same language as him.
Do you have a problem with I assume he's one of yours?
Oh yeah, this would be Steve. Unfortunately, he doesn't speak anything we speak, and we don't speak anything he speaks.
Oh. You can see his mouth quirks whenever you say Steve as his name. It's very... I don't believe that's old Draconic, but I could be wrong.
No, I think somebody else gave him the name Steve.
Well, but he's a good lizard boy. Good lizard. I
Well,
pet the lizard.
Steve just stands to his fullest height, which is actually close to you, Okan. Because he's a big lummox, like he's got minus dex as well. And just looks, and you just see him slowly shift away from your touch, but keeping eye contact. Like there's no baring of teeth or growling, it's just don't.
I give him a snack.
Shelly looks annoyed.
Yeah, he's happy to accept the food,
nice.
just crunches it down. Well, consider it, the first of my many benefits. If you will trust me enough to tap you on a finger, milady.
Oh, sure.
And boom. And he cast the tongue spell.
Woohoo!
So you can now understand
Yeah,
any spoken language.
But I cannot speak it, which is a slight problem. But
Well, I can only maintain it on one person, and I figured the one I can communicate with is a better idea.
yeah, that is a decent idea. I agree.
For some reason, Mulch's stomach growls in Goblin.
I would not be surprised.
And yet his feet only speak bugbear. They speak the language of hair. Copious, thick, luscious hair.
It's aerodynamic. It's why I move so fast.
Although it fucks with your buoyancy. If you go in the water, you just wind up inverting and floating on top of your feet.
Shitty version of walk on water.
Yep. So as y'all settle down, get comfortable, usher a few corpses around back into the pile, try to put up with the scraping sound from the Minotaur helping out with the heavy lifting. Oh, should probably give a name for easy recognition, unless you are happy calling me the Necromancer. I mean, I quite like the title.
Shit fuck.
Yes.
Well, as
what
much
is your
as
name?
Yeah, I was about to say I prefer to use names.
Call me Joachim.
Joachim.
Joachim, yes.
All right, very well.
That's a funny way to say necromancer.
Well, I'm afraid language is quite more complex than is food ready and what are we eating, like they are for your people.
You mean class?
Yes, a much lower one. Physically and mentally, yes.
I like food.
It is good.
I'm sure it still is.
Oh, you can't eat.
Well, I can. I don't really need to.
Pussy.
And so you all settle.
All right.
Hmm?
The necromancer, Joachim.
Yeah, Joachim.
Joachim. He'll get the next ration that's fought for March.
Fine. I can starve. I'm a man.
We fought this guy, he hurt us. He gets the snacks before mulch. Because it turns out after combat,
Sounds right.
he's not an asshole.
Yes. Also, maybe he starts to like food. Because Okon is a decent cook.
Mm-hmm. Oh, thank you. Generous gift. I'm not sure if I'll be able to fully
like it.
I'm not sure if I'll be able to fully appreciate it, but I do respect generosity.
Yeah. It's pretty good. You can try it.
Gives it a crunch and a gnaw. You can see, like, him chewing is actually quite awkward looking. Like he's trying to remember how to do it. There is flavor here. I can definitely feel that.
He also gets 3 temporary hit points.
Restorative. Typically not something I'm comfortable with, but yes, very nice.
Good.
Yes, we
Oh.
tend to see restoratives as the weaker side of necromancy, the proper art. I mean, it's about the command of forces, and this just, cure wounds is just simply a burst of it. It's ever unrefined.
Well, it's not actually cure wounds. It's actually just the
No, but he's just explaining
Cook.
because
Yes.
because healing spells are necromancy.
yeah. Their evocation, I think.
Some are.
Yeah.
Like Revivify obviously is necromancy. Yeah, I think Cure Wounds might be evocation, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's evocation.
Yeah. So anything you want to do, Shelley, while you have the power of tongues?
Well, she'd be trying to communicate with our friend here. And figure out at least what he's thinking about everything.
Less hungry.
A man of very little words, okay.
Pretty.
Who is he saying's pretty?
Yeah, he's looking at you, because you're just standing there sort of talking to him.
She kind of grins. And then goes back to what she was doing.
Good fisher. Yeah, you notice he doesn't really talk about much.
Well, also, nobody's really also able to talk around him either.
Yeah, because even though you have this spell, you can understand him, you can't make yourself understood to him.
Exactly.
But he does look to the cats. Good tribe.
See, even he likes our cats.
Well, it's because to him, Simon taught them, which means, aren't they basically the same tribe? Yeah, sure they are. They're family. And Ginny's even almost the right color. So yeah, you guys hunker down for a long rest. Beryl still uses Liamon's tiny hut. Even inside here.
That's fair.
He's happy
I
to
should probably apologize to him.
he's happy to allow nearly everyone in.
I was gonna apologize.
Well, it's not just you.
He also
Can
wouldn't
we
allow the
fit in there?
necromancer in.
Up to 9 people, funnily enough. But it's more of a fact that you can come and go, whereas he has to stay inside it, so you can all sit in there if you want. It is quite hot, though, what with 105 in there. You can sit next to a burbling lava fucking fire and water elemental. Especially wait outside, my friend. Yes, there you go. So this is
All of
cozy.
the friends.
Yeah, if any of you sitting in, he's just looking like. Luckily, sound doesn't travel out of it, so he's just able to say, "This is cozy. You a new friend." Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, we have enough different rooms to
Spread
split
out
people
yeah.
up. Yeah.
More a case of he's commenting and he can't be heard, so
Yeah.
A nice friend you've made. You saw him like he's controlled. He made that. He controlled those. So that is a necromancer. You're saying nice things to.
Well, he can probably help us get off this island. And after we get off this island, you and him can deal with your problems. But while we're here,
I would quite like to have nothing to do with him in any way, shape. He's wearing skin, not normally,
yes.
but additionally. You're not.
Get him, Barrow. Get him.
yes.
You're not worried about this? Or Mulch is not part of this conversation. He cannot get in the dome.
Yes. let's just say I believe he sees us more useful on his side as well. I mean, I don't know how well he can handle a boat, a ship, if he would get lost. But yeah.
Well, you have a charming captain, so should be fine. Marcellus
Yes,
looks like a
probably.
very nice gentleman.
Marcellus, do you have any opinion on this?
He is probably trustworthy for the moment. I mean, we're all unified in our need to get off this horrible place.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly. And you, my boy, you have good instincts. There was this amazing time. I can never forget it. I trusted him absolutely, and it was right. Sweet potato in the stew. I've never had anything like it since.
Okon says nothing, but he looks very proud.
It's also a case of it's not that he led us out of danger or anything, just a good meal. That was a good idea of that ingredient.
Yeah. Okon is just very proud, has a goofy grin on his face.
So, you all get the benefits of a long rest. Any interpersonal connections are up to you guys.
Okon is pretty happy right now. Also, he will make sure to cook something extra nice for the party because they helped him.
Yes, your personal
save his
quest
friend.
is currently occupied, yes.
Yes.
Although it has changed from find Marcellus to keep Marcellus alive.
Yes.
And I've given him 4 HP for that duty, with 8 AC, so good luck.
Okay. I will not drag him with us to various fights.
It's fine, he's a barbarian, he's a berserker. He'll just simply rage, then do a furious rage, and keep stacking exhaustion on him.
Yes. The noble berserker.
Yes, look at him. He is built for combat.
Absolutely.
So yeah, you can all remove those red dots for a change. It's been a while, huh?
I know, it's like, what the hell?
Got all those...
I haven't had a red dot in a few sessions.
We know.
We can give you one if you want one.
But remember, Ginny is only alive because Mulch pissed on a fire newt.
You know, actually, I guess reanimating isn't so bad. That was pretty disrespectful.
Okay, to be fair, I've healed Mulch a couple times now.
You kept me alive in that fight. I would have been down way earlier.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Shirley would just take her rest, and then... Yeah, she kind of figures it's unfortunate she can't speak to Steve.
Well, on the bright side, whenever she settles down, Steve decides he will sit with her.
She seems very pleased with this.
She gets the bonus of eventually he makes the move. But sort of learned, he does the yawn, but the eyes are still open and looking about. And then after he's done the yawn, then the arm comes down. And then he yawns again without noise.
What is happening?
She looks very amused, but allows it.
You forget, who is his master? Who is the head of his tribe? The smoothest lizard folk in Saltmarsh. But it's also a case of he is kind of latching on to the only person that seems to get him. And that she says things to him, makes noises, looks in his direction a lot, as opposed to the rest who don't most of the time.
Yep. She is fine with this. She is happy to have somebody to, kind of share the same area with.
Yep. And it's also a case of, like, he knows the move. Does he know what that entails, what the implication of that is? No. No, of course he doesn't. He just thinks that's what you do when you lie next to someone.
Wow.
Yeah. He would do this. If Ginny had befriended him, he would do exactly the same thing.
This is hysterical.
Jesus Christ.
Because it's just, that's something he saw was done in the bars. So, sure. This makes sense. This is what you do with someone you know? Okay. So, what you doing, folks?
Well, we did want to check out the ghoul room for lootables.
Mm-hmm.
And for lore.
Yeah.
Can we ask the necromancer how many ghouls actually are there in there?
Mm-hmm. He
You
told you.
already told us.
5? No, it's okay. It's
5.
okay to remind.
5?
5 ghouls,
5 plus a
1
beefy
ghast.
one.
Yeah. It's okay. There are other things going on. I'm fine repeating that information. Yeah. 5 ghouls, 1 ghast.
As a fully healed up party, we should be able to manage that. Should.
Very well.
I would say yes, but I can't say it with confidence. But arrange yourself in formation. We will start this in a moment. I'll be back in 1 sec.
Right. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Where is that door? Yep.
I think you said it was top north up here in this, or up, in this like quadrant.
Yeah.
Is it like that? Where Ogan is, yeah. And you say it was the grate where this water's coming from?
I don't know. Steve. There we go. Speaking of yawning.
I will say overall, this went better than expected.
Oh yeah, I was expecting us to have a lot more problems.
Yes. A lot more TPK problems.
So I'm quite pleased that it didn't go completely awry.
Yeah. I gotta say, I was seriously worried when we were all down in the reds. Except Ginny. After last session.
And back. Also, of course, one for the Saltmarsh veterans. The reason Steve said pretty, it's a word he's heard Simon say so many times when his elf made lots of noise. And it always worked.
Oh, God.
And it always worked.
Oh, my God.
He learned by observing.
It is intelligent. It tends to work.
Yeah. No, that's the thing. It always worked, no matter the situation or the problem. Did you just basically carve a selfie of her onto the ship so everyone can see? You are very pretty. Well, that's okay then. Alrighty, everyone formed up. I see that Ginny is on the front lines.
Unfortunately, I couldn't drag them over.
I know. Hang on. I'll just grab you guys and carry you over. There we go. There we go. That's the front row. I like Mulch's position as well.
I can catch up in one round.
Mm-hmm. Well, form yourselves up. Come on. Let's clear the turn list. For very obvious reasons, the whole removing of boards and whatnot, there is no way to do this quietly. So, no chance of a stealth attack. For you.
Yeah.
You know, my initiative isn't like that good of a modifier, but I always roll well.
+4 is pretty good, man.
Yeah.
There's one
It
less.
could be +5.
Yeah, which would be the mortal limit.
Speed.
Now, Rainy, on the other hand. That's rough. So yeah, a bit of work is done. Okon and Steve prying off the boards. The door awaits.
Well, I have to open it?
Well, it's up to you. Who opens?
Well, people with range should be ready to shoot anything that might be rushing us, I think. Here.
I haven't seen the cats move at all.
Yeah, we're not actually in initiative right now, right?
No, not yet. The door is not yet open. Hayden, Pio, is this where you guys want to be?
I'll stand over here by the pillar.
All set.
Also, don't forget Marcel's is full heal too.
Yep.
Every time, just every time, the Tabaxi are behind. And I remember, I wanted to make Simon a bow sniper, but then found out, oh look, everyone else is kind of squishy. Kind of. Like, Vezero was still a D8 and chainmail. Or scale mail.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just a case of, yeah, she had a mace made of rubber, though. Alright, we'll be able to do this once the reveal areas button works. My god. So yeah, Steve pushes open the door. Because why not? Okon's got things in his hands. He doesn't. He'll do it.
Yeah.
And combat begins. There's a fucking singular ghoul there.
Huh.
Which turns and hisses at your direction.
Go get him all.
No
Also-
chance of this being a trap.
Also, they rolled
Yeah,
well.
be careful. Something's wrong here.
Let me see. Feet. Yeah, okay. So I can just kind of peek my head into the doorway. I'm also like, I'm gonna reach out to Steve and have him hold me like an anchor. And I'll reach out one arm and shoot the ghoul at the end of the hallway. Actually, wait.
Define
Is it
hold
30
you
feet?
like an anchor.
Yeah. It'll pop.
No, in what way do you mean hold you like an anchor? Describe that to me.
He's holding my hand as I lean through the doorway.
Okay. So, not like an anchor, like his child.
Yeah, like a parent. Yeah, yeah.
Like you need adult supervision right now, or you'll get lost among the food stalls.
Yeah.
11 misses.
I have 2.
26 does hit. It's a good solid hit.
And then I will let go of Steve's hand, pat him on the calf, say thanks, buddy, point up at him, and then fuck off out here.
You just see him stomp and follow you the whole time. In fact, he starts following you.
Hi, Steve.
Shelly, your turn. Well, you patted him and then walked on, so yeah, he must follow, right?
Now I gesture. I tap Steve, gesture for him to follow.
He turns
Like,
around
no,
again.
not him. Yep. 3.
Not him. Keep your eye on the blue bum.
Blue. What do I see?
You see a full room. Hang on. Just gotta let the till go. Nope. It's dark. Luckily you got dark vision, so it doesn't actually matter much. But you also see... surprise! From the alcoves. Clinging to the ceiling. To attack. Leaping down.
Not horribly surprising.
Unfortunately, it wasn't mulch.
I saw it coming this time.
I think we all saw it coming, but...
But there were things you could have done about it. You could have sent Steve in by himself.
No!
He's just a
Take the
lizard.
dodge action.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. There's the ghoul. So... Wow. Consistency. This is with advantage, rolled you to this. Does this not have the...
D6.
This should have... Oh, is it the claws that have a paralyzing bit? Yeah. But they jump down just trying to sink their teeth in. They are ravenous right now.
Yeah, they're hungry.
Alright, Shelly, rest of your turn.
Okay, so the one to the north of me is going to get a stabby.
And in fact, you do. And with that, you even kill it in a single blow.
And then I
does that
whip
feel?
around.
That's some real sneak attack there.
I know.
That is also a hit. And yes, you lash it for a good 6.
Yay! I did something for a change.
Mm-hmm. Steve is annoyed. Let's see. Normal.
Why is he annoyed?
But he actually misses both attacks.
He's that annoyed.
Yeah, like he doesn't really know what to do. Like, just swings wild. But he also steps out of the way a little bit. Ghoul time. To sneak in from the alcove above. But they're in plain sight at this point, so they just jump in. This one decides to risk it for food, but he had to use a dash action. So, these ones are going to know to use their claws. So, one for Steve, one for Shelly. Steve and Shelly. It's a con save. Steve passes. Still takes 10 slashing. That's pretty nasty.
Yeah, it's like a great sword.
Shelly, you weren't hit.
Oh,
That was,
I thought I heard my name in it.
yeah, it was swinging for you, but it got an 11.
Oh.
However, this next one's going to attack you again. Also got an 11. Consistency. But yeah, they're just... Yeah, they don't get multi-attack at this point. I don't think. Pretty sure they don't. Jenny, you go ahead.
The one here, is it covered by the corner or?
A little bit.
Okay, I can see this one though.
Yeah, you can pretty much see them.
Why?
The only one you
I
can't see is the
click
one north
through?
of Steve. Yeah, they don't get multi-attack yet.
Why can't I click? Why can't I click? Ignore the third one, I guess.
Well, that's a shame, because that one also would have hit. Who are you shooting at?
This one.
That's the one you can't see.
Oh.
I mean, if you want to take 2 steps down, you could shoot him.
Could I see this one?
Like I said, you can see everyone except this one, the one you targeted.
Okay, yeah, then this one.
Okay. Yeah, both those hits, let's see, 9 and 9. So, yeah, you put that one down. That was the one previously injured by Shelly. So, yeah, 2 arrows just slicing into it sideways, going through both shoulders and then one through the torso, pinning the arms to it.
No bonus. That's it.
Okay. Rainy.
All right. We're going to do a coordinate attack on this guy. So let's take a shot, and then a second shot. 1.
That's a hit.
2.
Also a hit. And once again, this one was previously injured, so it is perforated and destroyed.
Okay. You're gonna sneak down here. Actually, no, gonna stay here. And not Mushi, there it is. Lemur crit.
Yeah, nice.
For
15.
alright damage, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, D8, so yeah, that's well above average. It's thoroughly leaking, oozing. Any movement?
Nope.
Okan, you don't get to go yet.
Okay.
There is something slightly bigger which rolled like shit. As Vagast makes himself known. It sees how tough looking Steve looks. Yeah. And likes the morsel that is Marcel. He's going to go with the claws. Ah, that actually hits.
Yep.
10 again. That'll be a con save for Marcel. Aces it.
Ooh.
Does not
Wow.
feel that poison creeping through his veins. Yeah, I know. 2 20s in a row.
Marcel's on it today.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Now you go, Okan. It's your show. Your opportunity.
Right. Can I squeeze through Marcellus down there?
Well, I mean, you step over him, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, that means I can actually.
I mean, and Marcel would basically
Yes.
just be leaping around. Well, then again, he is medium, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's an oversized lemur. He's a bit creepier.
Yeah, can I?
Oh god, he'd have to be like 4 foot or so.
Jesus.
That's a
Can
worrying size of
I-
lemur.
Can I aim that somehow to hit all 3 of them, or do I need to
it would just be
risk the
2.
attack of?
Yeah.
Can I do that when I risk the attack of opportunity
Mm.
to hit
see-
all 3?
You see, it's because you're going for non-grid in a grid game. I'd say it still just hits sort of 2 of them. Because it's
Alright,
hitting
then
very
I'll
little
just-
on these tokens, you know?
Yeah, then I'll just stay there. I mean, it's a 5 foot wide line. But yeah, alright. I'll just hit the 2 ghouls then.
1 saves. Okay, so the back one is covered.
Alright.
Yep.
That's it.
Mulch.
I guess I can run in now. No more
Yeah,
traps.
you heard Shelly give a slight ow. You dick.
Heh.
So you know that the trap has been triggered. It's safe for you to come in.
Pew! Start by trying to knock off the wounded ghoul.
It's a hit. Everyone put
I'm
down.
not down.
Yep.
Okay, so then I guess I'll go for the white for one more.
Bet you're feeling pretty dumb now, but you gave away your true strike. Still a hit.
Yeah, okay, good.
For barely a hit.
Could have used it now, but I'll bonus one more. Ah.
Still a hit.
Oh, I see. I thought it was barely.
Remember,
Not
a
bad.
theme of this was these are very base level creatures you guys have been fighting. It's a case of why the fuck were you guys getting so torn up? I don't understand. But as your meaty fists hit against Gast, you hear particularly Mulch because you can understand Dwarven, but a bellowing voice calls out, "Rip his fucking nuts off!" It's only in Dwarvish.
Oh no! Oh no! 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 Everyone, watch your balls if you have them.
I mean, it's not as obvious as it once was, because now you guys are clothed, for one thing.
True, but it's worth keeping an eye on.
But also, Marcel is a magical spirit in the form of an animal. Might be like a Ken doll.
Huh.
Mulch was just a potato at one point, so he doesn't. Everyone knows that halflings just erupt into a cloud of seeds.
Jeez.
My grandpappy used that dirt over there.
It's fatal, but worth it. Then we have Steve, where we know that it's too big to be carry-on luggage.
Jesus Christ.
Wraps around to your story. And Ginny, metaphorically, probably doesn't have any, always at the back row, twanging his bow. So, Shelley, what you up to? I didn't skip anyone's turn, did I? Yeah, did Shelley. I mean, I suppose, Mulch, if you wanted, you could spend a key point.
Nah,
Alright.
probably should just. I'll let somebody else get the kill.
Shelley utterly eviscerates this. I guess seeing that Steve is into her, in some form, has inspired her, because, man, you fucking murder that guy. That is, what's 24, 8, 35 damage. That is hefty.
That guy just he red. That was basically a red mist.
Yeah, he was max health at 22.
Wow.
Shelley took one look in Steve's face, saw his nictating membranes blink weirdly, and no other expression. Even breathed slowly and decided, yes, I will stab him for him. And the recognition is about the same level of expression.
There we go.
I kind of want to say that misses. I know you're flanking, but yeah, I'll allow it. The 12 would have missed.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Yep. And yeah, he is starting to drip. Starting to peel. Although you do see he's got some bones in his hands that have been thoroughly gnawed on. There are no more ghouls. Ginny. I'm waiting for you to just close the door. They've got this. They can handle it.
It's actually from. Yeah, screw it.
There you go. It's a hit. And, in fact, a kill. As the cat comes in at the final moment. Yes, no applaud necessary. Stepping among the party, and then quickly bringing down his scimitar. We are possibly out of combat.
That description almost reminded me of the captain of the original crew.
Go
no.
fuck yourself.
No. I mean, after all, when Chicago did it, he did it with all of his style and panache, but the monster didn't die. Too many ones on the sneak attack.
Yeah, seeing Shelly get a 24 on sneak felt kind of bad a little bit, not gonna lie.
I mean, it's just good rolls. Pretty good rolls.
Occasionally she can do things.
Hope you put the cunt down.
Oh, not our balls.
Who's
What
there?
did you say? Did I hear that right?
You did. No need for a perception check.
Yeah. I heard something in the middle of combat. I thought it was for some reason I thought it was one of the undead thing. That was really dumb of me. Hello.
Do you yell that in what language?
A dwarven, if it's speaking in dwarven.
Oh, wee bairn! Aye, come on! I'd greet you, but the fuckers took me legs.
Oh shit, guys, we need help. There's somebody here. Let's look around. Look around. I guess I'll investigate.
All right. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you
Going
know the
ahead.
voice is coming from where the ghast came from, which was up the stairs.
Okay. Well, let's head up then.
And you see there, at the end of a wall, a desecrated tomb. It looked lavish, it looked wonderful, but the lid's been cracked off and pushed aside. But you keep looking down, you can see running water, lovely ornate chasing on the stone tiles. And then you see, in winged helm, the skull of a dwarf. And some scraps of spine.
Ah.
Oh, fuck me, it's a spud.
Hey. I'm a good spud.
Pick me up.
Okay, I'm okay.
Didn't realize we were having such issues with selection process.
Process? Did I win?
Well, you might have
Okay,
done. I'll need to
okay,
get a
okay.
better look at yous. Leave me out. Find me somewhere good so I can get an eye on yous.
Yeah, let's carry him out somewhere more.
There's a pedestal on the opposite end there. It was meant to just be where my axe would sit, but no, that's not an option. Oh, bloody hell, a knife eaters too.
Don't tell anybody. But
Yes, he has a glance around. You can see the bale fire in his eyes, glancing at you all.
Hello?
I'm Mulch.
What's that one saying?
Oh, they're greeting you.
Don't even speak that. What's with the orientation? Right, so this is pathetic. I'm not gonna lie. I was waiting. I was hoping. I was clinging here.
Clearly,
Why-
yes.
Why are
Clearly.
you looking clueless to me?
Well, you see, I don't know if this was meant to be organized, but things are not organized.
Aye, so my spirit bound to me corpse, bound to me coffin, bound to me crypt. That's how careful we are, we triple bind. I meant to pick, give a ganders at you, see if you're worthy. So
I'm
you'd
gonna
then why? So you'd then fight the Great Changer, right?
No. See, I was just in a boat, as we all were, and some great kind of big towering thing. Got like a lighthouse for
Covered
a
in
head.
teeth, ever flowing
Teeth?
flesh, scales like the side of a barn.
I'm gonna ask the party if anyone's seen anything like that.
No.
You've not even been harried by the winged flesh beasts that sprout from them, or have it changed?
Oh.
The humans who gave in, warped, mutilated, Became more draconic mutant than beast?
No. I think maybe we saw some runes that had some stuff like that in them. But everything's destroyed, and we just got here by chance.
Oh. It's been a while then, huh?
Yeah. We talked to one of the Forge Master.
Yeah, I was meant to be like it was meant to be group after group. Because once you're like they did things to my skull and my soul, so I can actually get a good value of a person, take a look at them, see what's coming off them, see what their potential is. Then they'd be armed, they'd be sent off. It's pretty much a production line of heroes, and
Oh.
I was expecting it any minute, kind of, and then you're my first, and you're saying it's all gone to pot.
Well, I don't know enough to know what can be salvaged, but we can probably still do something to
I'm
fix
gonna be
this.
honest here. I was expecting like a big blinding white flame coming off a lot of you, and you smell like piss, boy.
Yes, that's a tactic I use.
He smells like pepper
Yeah, he makes very tasty.
and garlic.
I mean, if there's any vampires, we're set.
I mean, I've no offense. Like, you don't smell a pepper when you're a great shining beacon of hope.
Hopeful taste buds. Well, I probably shouldn't bring that up.
Is Rainey also in the room? Maybe she had to step away for a sec. Muted. Nope. Pio?
Hmm?
Are you in the room?
Oh, yes.
Are you taking part in the scene?
Sure.
Or are you dozing off a bit?
A little bit, but should be fine.
Okay, we've only got half an hour left. And you hear him scrape a bit as he moves his jaw to turn himself on the pedestal. You've got 2 jungle cats here. All I can really see about them is who's in the licking order.
I don't want to know.
Oh, it's obvious. Like, the woman's definitely the one in charge.
Yeah. I definitely trust her more.
Luckily, all of this is in Dwarven. You brought an elf here. I mean, I'm not fully against the idea. I mean, there's 1 or 2 throughout their entire existence that might be notable as alright and maybe even reliable. They're not got the makings of a hero, though.
Excuse you.
I think some of us do all right sometimes.
Although she is a C1, so I guess that gives her some bonus points. She's actually worth something. She's not just a tree hugger who sits in a lawn sniffing flowers. So I'll give that one a pass. And then I don't know what that fucking thing is with a stripy tail.
Oh, magic. It's just magic.
Aye, alright. Looks weird.
That's what I have to tell myself, because I might have killed one. Ah.
And the big lad. Well, he's practically what we were fighting. So I'm not able to give bonus points on that one. Why are you the only one speaking to me?
Oh, they don't.
Can you not hear me?
Oh no, they're able, but they just don't. They don't speak the dwarf.
Unfortunately, I don't think I can understand right now.
It's Dwarvish, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think the spell isn't still active.
No,
So
it was only
No,
an
they
hour.
took a long rest.
Tinny just looks at him and like tilts his head a little bit.
Wait, did somebody put those ghouls in here with you?
Well, I mean, it was a fairly bad awakening. I thought, man, the standards and practices meant that they're sending in me the worst possible hero applicants, and then once they started to chew me, I realised, no, I can take these fuckers on. I've still got, well, I had a hand. Didn't have one after a wee bit.
Oh, hold on. I just want to check out the door. Is he still there, the necromancer?
Yeah.
He's not planning on leaving. Is he just talking to the captain?
Yeah, he's just waiting.
Okay.
You want to call him over or anything? He will.
No. Did he speak Dwarvish? The guy who was? Never mind. Whatever. Tell me what was supposed to happen. You're producing heroes. Why?
I told you we were fighting the Great Changer. It's this creature that came from the very plains of chaos and all that, deep in the abyss, deep in there, like the very deepest levels. And it was meant to be at one point a dragon, but it's just been in there for so long. It's very much the entire thing. And then it went from there to Pandemonium, and then to other places too, I think. And we set this place up to, build weapons, build tools. This thing was just able to warp and touch things, and they just changed completely into monstrous beings. Its very scales, you pry one of them off and a whole community could wind up becoming it in seconds. It had its big worshippers and all. We were losing men. So you were meant to come in as a not new recruits, you're meant to be seasoned, you're meant to be worthwhile, because what we make is a little too strong for just anyone who wanders in. Because to fight something of pure chaos, you've got to lay down a bit of order.
Yeah. You guys, didn't we go to some ruins, guys, earlier that had... There was the volcano. That was... I don't know.
For fuck's sake, man!
What about it? What is the question that I'm being asked? And I'll give you an answer.
I'll try to translate all this shit as we go. I just we've seen this story before in the ruins.
The two cats have, and Shelley.
Oh, okay. I have no idea then. Never mind.
But they've obviously would have informed you. We would have talked about this at the campfire now and again.
Yeah.
Okay.
And how about that forger guy?
Yeah. What was his name again?
He didn't have a name.
Yeah.
He was just...
Well, which one do you mean?
The one
guy?
we're trying to get the materials for.
Yezer, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I guess... things are kind of falling into place. What do we want to know next, guys?
Why don't we ask... Does he know about the big old thing that's going around grabbing the ships?
Yeah. It's like a lighthouse. But it has legs and arms.
Well, we had one. No, we had a lighthouse before he gave me that fucking look. It didn't go nowhere because we built it as a building. Set in stone to show the warn of our ships approaching that there were rocks ahead. And to go
I understand the concept of what one of those is. But there's a thing that has a weird head that shines, and it walks around, and we got here because it just picked up our ship as we were going to somewhere else.
Oh. I've no idea.
Okay, we'll show it to you, and then maybe you'll know.
Did you bring that with you or something? That wasn't on the island before.
It just walks around the outside of the island in the water.
Sounds like a daring do that could be a heroic tale, but I've no fucking clue what it is.
Yeah, it's best we'll probably show you a lot of the stuff that's happened. That will be helpful.
Now, for simplicity's sake, has Mulch been translating any of this for the rest of the group?
Yeah, basically, as we go back and forth. Every sentence or two.
Except, of course, the comments he made about each of them.
Oh, yeah, no. That was me. I had to clarify.
No, I'm saying, Mulch probably didn't look to the two Tabaxi and say he knows who's in the licking order.
Yeah. It's not important.
Well, I was buried as a hero, a champion, fell in noble combat, did more than proud, and now I feel like I've down to a beggar, Like I'm looking at you lot and I'm not seeing a whole lot. No offense.
I mean, you just saw us in action. That was pretty good.
No. I mean, I saw that gas jump away, and then he's dead and all, so that's good. I like that. Bit late. If you'd been here a wee bit earlier, I'd probably be fine. He actually would have. He would have just been missing a leg. That was him fighting.
Damn that long rest. Ah well.
Well, it's also a case of if you bust them out, you would have had a partial dwarven revenant to help you out.
He still has. He's
I mean, he's
mostly
still
a
partial.
revenant. Yeah, he's a revenant. We can call him that.
Fragmentary, I think you'd call him now. He's
Yeah,
past the point of partial.
we just gotta feed him some Eidolon shards. I guess we should take him with us.
Well, I'm guessing there's no staff out there waiting. So you're meant to, honor the ancestors, praise the people who did their work and fought in battle, work your way through here, clean yourself up, do a few little purifying rituals and whatnot, get your minds in order, and then prostrate yourself before me, although, with pride, you puff the chest out, you stand there, probably fully clothed and all. I mean, that knife here's a bit inappropriate like that.
It's the ocean people.
And then I'd give a good look at you, peer into your very souls and see your drives, your urges, your directions. And then decide if you're worthy of seeing the Forge Master. It's a no currently, but I don't think I've got another choice. I'm pretty sure there's no one in the queue behind you.
Well, about that. I'm gonna ask the party. So, do you think he's gonna be mad about the fact that the necromancer, ate him, basically?
Yes.
Probably, yes.
Good chance.
By the way, what happened with these gloves, gauntlets, whatever?
Yeah, we should show those to him.
Who found March not worthy?
Well, I was scared. I mean, it's not worthy.
Well, that's not good. Well, I mean, they're a nice set, aren't they? Really
They talk?
nice. Why have you got them?
Found him.
No, fair enough. You try and put
They had
them
arms. I would.
on? You try and put them on?
Yeah, once.
Shit yourself, did you?
Yeah.
That's why they dropped off. Not the only thing that judges here, but it's a sweet little bit. Not mine. I suppose I might as well, yeah. I mean, I was buried with him, to be fair, so it all counts. It'll be for the blue one. She'll be able to get him. They dropped my shit in the water.
Come here, Shelly.
Yeah. I come over.
I guess bow to this guy and put these on. That's what he said.
No, I fucking didn't.
I'm looking to see is this what he said?
Well, there's no expression on a skull.
Okay, so yeah, she goes to do that.
And you hear a rumbling deep in your head. Are you worthy?
Yes.
Are you?
Yeah.
Is Shelley saying this truthfully, though?
Yeah, she's just like, what the fuck? Of course I'm worthy to put on some fucking gauntlets.
Currently, you have +4 strength.
Damn.
Holy fucking shit.
+4 or
Well,
just,
correction.
19
It'll
strength?
set you.
Yeah.
It'll set you to 19.
Yeah.
Well, if it's it. Okay, yeah, so it's +4. So I'm 18 strength now.
Mm-hmm. Well, 19. You can also now speak Dwarvish. The language floods into your brain.
Oh, I made a huge mistake.
She is now slightly stronger than Okon.
Well,
And she could squish me.
Well, I didn't expect
Same.
that to happen. And now you hear his voice clearly, Shelley.
Oh. Hello.
Hi. Why'd you tell her to put those on? I told you to go fetch my shit.
Oh, I misunderstand things.
Right, you can hear me now, of course.
I can. What is it that you need?
Aye, well, I figured since I've got no use of it myself now, unless I'm still intact as powder inside that fucking thing. I've got an axe and a half plate in there, in the water. They dumped that over.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I can go fetch that.
Might be able to find my ring as well if you look real hard.
I'll give it a go. Yeah, I'm fairly good at finding small things in the water. I pause for a second. Are there more of the undead things in this water?
I've no idea. They cracked me open.
Fair
That was
enough.
my first knowledge of them being undead.
So this was sealed off. I'm sure it's fine, Jelly.
Either way, I go to hop in and see how it works.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay, good.
Give me an investigation. You do find the half plate and the axe. And you do find the shiny ring.
Woo!
It's a lovely ring too. It's got a goat carved exquisitely into it. A bit prominent, you know. If you punch someone with it, it would fucking hurt.
Alright, so I, of course, bring it up.
Yep. And you do note that while it was clinging to soggy rags and all that there, and a few fragments of bone, it's still pristine looking. There you go. Well done. I'll suppose I can say you've completed the trial of the hero. Congratulations. I did not expect this to go this way. I mean, I was kind of expecting a bit more pomp and ceremony. You know, my name would be read out to know my deeds. And then to be able to tell me theirs, and then I'd feel a swell of pride, and then I'd say, you can go on. The Forge Master will take care of you, and you will be a guiding light in our life, and I've got this.
Well, if you like, I did learn some ceremonies and shit at monk school.
If I could, I'd be weeping.
I'm truly sorry, and I just kind of gently gesture, kind of push Mulch to the side a bit.
Hey, what do you think the chances if we collect his pieces from the bellies of the ghouls and put them all together and heal him that he might regain some... It's probably not going to work, is it?
Ghouls like to break bones, suck out the marrow, and they break bones a lot, so he is kind of a 1,000-piece jigsaw.
Well, if we just make a pile, I mean, he might be like a sentient ooze. He could perhaps move that way.
Say ooze?
Yeah. You know.
The
It's
driest,
better than not having...
the driest
Shelly
ooze.
is getting the "I'm surrounded by idiots" vibe.
On the bright side with Shelley, you can trust her translation of what he's saying.
Yep.
I really thought... I mean, I fucking...
Well, it's a case of... People are, like... Mulch is probably saying the exact words and all.
Yeah.
But are they gonna trust that that's the exact words? That's all I'm saying. I mean, it's a nice idea, maybe. Maybe if you cut open the ghouls, sure.
I'll spend some
No.
time trying to do that.
That's not how this works.
I'm a nice guy. And I know my anatomy.
I don't believe either of those.
He just sets to work.
It's gonna take me a while. I need to go through my mind palace and remember what bones look like.
Well, in your mind palace instead, you're wondering how... I've got to find out where the ghoul's stomach is, so I'll start at the mouth and work my way down. Just cutting it open.
Eventually.
Let's be honest, Mulch would get lost in his mind palace.
Yeah.
More of a mine shed, really.
Water closet.
But it's got candles.
It's got farming tools.
Once I found a chandelier that doesn't work. Oh well.
I finally go and get our dwarf friend to bring him in.
Yeah, Whooperting's there, sure. One of me
Whooperting's gonna get the gauntlets and go find.
Oh. I'm so glad Vernon isn't here.
What would Vernon do?
Just squish. He would smash the skull of the dwarf.
Yeah, probably. He'd just use it for fucking target practice.
I mean, before he talks, before Whooperting can tell him what I did.
My God, a talking skull! Whack. One of me own. I've not got the eyes for it, but it's nice to see you. Look like you've been in an area battle. Some good wounds there, some good... Well, okay, you're looking a bit ugly, but... I can see you fought with pride.
Oh.
Yeah, actually, it was just some fucking nutter that did this to me. You saw him off? Nice. Just ran off one day in high heels.
Oh.
Well. What am I gonna do? Oh, those gloves will work for anyone that's got a fucking spine in them, so you don't have to keep them on if you don't want to.
No, I'm rather liking being able to actually understand Dwarvish, and I'm strong.
Yeah, you got her. There is some like distant grumbling somewhere in the skull. No, you can't just say whatever he likes about her.
That's the other reason she has them on.
Most of my translation errors were omissions.
Well, what is there out there? You've seen the city.
Oh. Is that what it is?
Have you?
Is it nearby?
We haven't found a city yet.
Alright, well, it takes up the whole south facing of the island.
No, that's where we are.
Not quite, you're not there yet.
Have we seen a city?
No. Like I said, you guys haven't gotten to the south. You were told that's where the port and all is. And it's on the well, it's further past the warehouse you guys are intending to go to.
That's where the port is to be, yes?
Aye. Grand, beautiful it were. Must still be standing.
Was it particularly tall?
I'm not taking a short joke from a fucking potato.
No, you misunderstand.
He doesn't mean it as a joke.
A cityscape.
He's just dumb.
Well, I mean, we couldn't really clear the whole fucking jungle, so... it's probably a bit tough to make out. We built mostly down, we kind of like to do that somewhere stable.
Oh yeah, I get that. I have holes.
Do you? Multiple, do you? Were you born like that?
Oh yeah, there's sandy ones. I mean, just pack dirt, mud, clay. It's all good.
That's Vernon speaking. So, you need to fight something large.
Well, eventually.
Don't suppose any of you might have a bit of a noble spirit and are willing to do what's right?
Oh yes, very much me. I'm a good person.
A lot of us have that.
Roll deception, the two of you.
This is all in Dwarvish too, huh?
Yeah.
I said a lot of us. I didn't say every one of us.
Even that many is a bit of an overstatement.
Can I roll a religion instead? Because I'm really just relying on the fact that I went to church a couple times. I really believe I'm a good person, but it's just,
with disadvantage.
Okay. It's worse. Right, I'm worse off with that, but it's funnier.
Not bad, Mulch. You've probably convinced yourself you're a good person, despite the evidence. But, I mean, that makes you worse than a sociopath, because you justify your actions.
I'm a good person. We've saved some good people.
One of them's right outside.
I'm happy to murderize that guy, by the way. I could do it really quick if you want.
Oh, God.
I mean, this dwarf is going to be pissed about that guy.
I mean...
Or maybe he won't. We'll see.
What does he know? He's told you that all he knows is when they cracked open his coffin.
I feel like we should probably tell him. We just ruined his afterlife.
Yeah, let's not.
let's keep him away from the animated, the Minotaur, just so he doesn't see them
yeah.
then.
He
Or,
can't go anywhere anyways.
But we should take him outside so we can show him.
think about this, Mulch. What if you take the head off the Minotaur skeleton and put the dwarf skull on the Minotaur body?
My God.
God!
I have truly had a
absolutely
stroke
not.
of genius. I'm gonna fucking just
Absolutely
burst
not.
out to the necromancer. Oh, hey, buddy. Hey, whoa, what's up, friend?
Oh God, it's you.
Trust
Anyone
me,
else
I know we got off
coming?
on the wrong. Hey, I know we got
Anyone
off on the
else
wrong
here?
foot.
Because he's currently talking to me by himself.
I would never do anything untoward in front of the captain.
That's
Listen.
probably true. He still seemed like a nice man.
I know we got off on the wrong foot, but you know what would be fucking hilarious?
I'll accept dual blame on the fact we got off on the wrong foot. Yes, I agree there.
It's okay.
Come on.
Oh, you know what would be
Mulch.
hilarious? You know what would be hilarious?
Mulch.
Yes, I am up for a hilarity time, yes.
How do you feel about
Mulch.
basically a demigod on that fucking Minotaur skeleton?
I could probably do that, yes.
Just don't tell him you put those ghouls in there. Don't ever mention those.
Why would I ever mention that?
Just make sure you don't.
Would never.
Mulch.
Yes? How can I help you, Shelly?
No.
Oh, it's too late. The necromancer. I mean, what
No.
are you gonna do with a renegade like him, hey, buddy?
I will do exactly as I am told for the safety of my own life and to cooperate with my friends.
Ah, good buddy.
He was telling me he wanted to put the skull that you found in there onto the Minotaur.
No.
No.
They don't seem to like the idea.
Funny.
I mean, yes, it does sound like an interesting jape. I can agree with you there. But I am not in a
It is
position...
not an intelligent one.
Yes, I am not in a position to be an instigator of ideas and actions. I defer entirely to your authority.
I'll keep you on speed dial, don't worry.
He did not say that to you. So, it speaks?
It does.
Must be a very old spirit.
Oh, it is. Lots going on. He's not very pleased with the heroes that he has to work with.
Oh, I'm sure you have a lot of potential in you all.
She just gives him one of those really expressions.
Well, what else am I meant to say? No, I have no idea, or, of course you're not heroes. I mean, it's nicer to be pleasant, I suppose.
Yeah.
It's fair.
Yeah. You certainly
He also
bested me
thinks
quickly.
He also thinks I'm basically his enemy, so yeah. That's also nice.
He said you were similar.
No.
Didn't he say?
No, not you. He liked you. He said, oh, it's nice to see a son of stone. I mean, not as well built as one of Moradin. Like, he liked the look of you. It was Steve he looked at that said we were basically fighting things like that.
Oh! Sorry.
Yeah.
Mistook that.
That's okay.
Yeah. Alright. I just didn't say anything because I thought the dwarf hated me for some reason.
Oh, sorry about that. But yeah, it was Steve who was looking at the same.
Yeah.
You he likes, because you're basically like them. Just big.
Alright. And not quite as crafty, but yeah.
No, but, physical.
Oh. Yeah. Right.
Anything I can assist with?
No, unfortunately not right now.
Fair enough, I will wait here then.
I suppose we can make the dwarven skull spine something into something of a necklace to carry him around so he can see.
Yeah, I mean, I have that backpack with the torch on it. We could probably just pop him on there instead of a torch.
Yeah.
Or over the torch.
Like a jack-o'-lantern.
I would run your ideas by him first.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he has a preferred, I mean, yeah. How would you like to be transported, good dwarf?
That's it's
I got a backpack.
you do it's all right. Sure, you can put me on that bit. Let's go back to the crypt for a second.
Up top?
Yeah, I want to take a wee look.
Oh, okay. I'll grab him.
Don't tell the elf.
Okay.
As you then carry him over. Okay. Cadazer. That's my name. It's been a while, all right.
Cadazer. Okay, it's nice to meet you.
Yeah. All right. It's like I said. It's been longer than I expected. I was expecting, like reams upon reams of applicants. We were in the middle of a war, but guess the program never really took off. Probably just shunted the conscripts through the workshop and out they went. Oh god, it's you always have to hop around. Can you plant your feet for a sec?
Yeah, okay, I'll just do a meditation. That's what I do when I meditate.
I don't mean to be that severe. I'm not going to cut you down or anything, laddie. It's just,
Oh, no,
maybe not hopping the whole time.
I'll sit down. Actually, I'll just sit down. There we go.
That's not. It's just sit here, right? Okay, yeah, this'll do. I can dangle here. Oh, I'm glad my wife is long dead for this.
Oh, my condolences.
Yeah.
I guess.
Well, weren't that good a marriage, but I just don't want her laughing at me like this. So, I can give you a bit of guide. We might as well see what you could do. I mean, if it's
an idea I had. We do know this forge master, I think, the big Elzer. Maybe he can build something for the dwarf. Basically an animated armor or something.
Yeah, or at least something more like permanent and comfortable than basically a vine backpack.
Some way he can move by himself.
Yes.
Do you bring up the Azure?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's about that. Yeah.
I sure there's bound to be a few of them still toiling away, right? It's not the Forge Master, though.
All right.
Well, perhaps he is still skilled enough. We'll see.
Well, it's just one of those awkward things. I can't say his name. It's not like me own. I really can't say it.
Oh, hi, Andy. Hi. Okay.
You're bound to have seen him, though. Like a picture of him. Big horned one.
Yeah.
Looks a bit terrifying, but it's alright. He's actually quite nice.
What is he actually?
Oh, it's turned it a weird way. I'm assuming Mulch is the back and forth on this one.
Yeah.
It's a little thing, a primeval, they call it. Like not a god. Sort of, though. Like a thing of nature itself.
Oh, okay.
But he's just got a skill of a forge. Like, amazing, the things he was able to make with just ease. And then we had a few collaborations with a couple of other groups who were interested in not having things utterly destroyed by constant ever-flowing flesh, scale, and change.
Bad for business.
Aye. So he did a wonderful job making amazing things, just beautiful weapons. Things that could really save a world, but not everyone was happy he could make them the way he did, so little bit of a closed box in it there, Can't say the name, can't say how he does it. Like, all that were taken, we had to call in a bloody elf because of that. Well, I think she was an elf. It's all about feathers and masks. It's Raven Queen. I can say her. I'm allowed to say her.
I see.
Wait, Raven Queen?
Because she's all about like, she's a bit of an elven god and all that, but she's all about memories and knowledge and all that there shit. So
Yeah.
she let us do what we did, but was able to take all that, so no one could do it again. After we won the war, that was the idea. So I guess we've won. Hurrah! But we'll solve your beastie too.
Hmm.
And maybe the group cast their mind back to when they were in the Azur's Forge and saw one of the murals blocked by a mask resembling something feathery.
Yep.
It's all falling into place.
There are other components falling in place as well for those who think about the connected Raxon cinematic universe.
Yes.
Not for me.
Yep.
I have no idea.
Who
Only
knows?
heard
Enough Boarside adventures and you might. We just have to get through 100 years of history. Through random one-shot quests that take a day.
It could be months apart, you know.
So, any further questions? I mean, I'm coming with yous all, so you don't have to ask them immediately. You can have a wee ponder, get a bit of a think.
I need to take this in.
Man, there's gonna be a story to be told when we get back. Jesus Christ.
What I love is that you can picture, like, Ginny going over the entire story to LaFanfish, who just blinks at him. It's like updating him on everything that's happened, all the mysteries and wonders, and it's just blink.
I'm more curious to see what the sailors are gonna do.
Mm-hmm. The sailors, and then when you get to Chult. And while you have a captain, it's not your personal glorious captain.
I'm okay with that.
I would like to meet him myself. I've heard so many great things about him.
Who told you?
Actually, you know what, Mulch? Roll me history.
Where is it? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Oh.
You have vaguely heard of Gerald. You don't really remember what the context of the story is, but you've heard a name and a sea captain. And the boat might have sunk.
Ah. I've heard he's qualified. That's 2 for 2.
Shelley, also roll me history.
Okay.
And Okon, you moved in those sort of circles. You have heard from a few of your Sisters of the Sea. There's been a sailor who is quite tattooed, quite boisterous, answering to that name, sometimes, who has definitely tried to put the moves on them.
Unsurprising.
Okon, you're pretty sure that the story you've heard involved the ship sinking.
I wonder if it was the same one.
But you don't know if it was his fault or anything about it. It's just too vague in your head. And with that, as the party leave the crypt, they're about to head back from the island, forward to the warehouse maybe, to the ship that they saw, beached up on a little peninsula. There are options. In fact, let's oh boy, where is it? Where the fuck did I put it? Starting beach, there we go. Uh-oh. Oh, great, so VTT did update during this session now, and has managed to break itself.
During the session?
Yeah, during the session. Just now, in fact. Well, it's because it only fucks with the battle screen.
Yeah.
So options are the ship, the warehouse, or go all the way back to camp.
Or to the forge to get if he can do something for our dwarven friend.
There we go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why don't we...
Who is all with us at the moment? The crispy scholar, the necromancer.
Yep.
105.
And the loincloth.
We've got a lot of people with us.
Yeah.
105. You've got Stevor.
Yes.
I'm going to recommend we go back. We have way too many people with us right now.
Same.
Oh yes, and also Bellows.
And if there's anything like they can start working on, maybe we should set them to work on something. If we have, maybe start looking for pieces to build a boat.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Oh, also, during the moment you had tongues cast on you, Shelley, You were able to understand Steve's name in Draconic. It's Steer, which means male.
Oh my god.
Steer.
Well,
Jesus.
it's spelt differently. Here we go.
Lord.
There we go.
His name is just Guy. Is he gonna cook up something mad on the barbecue?
Let me add that to my notebook.
Well, I'm glad it's spelled like that and not like steer, like
Yeah.
a bull.
You also realize that Lefanfish means wizard. You might have already known that.
Yeah, I think we know that one. That's just because he can read or talk. He can't even read, can he?
No, he might. You never know. Have you tried?
I don't think I can read.
See, that's the thing. Literacy is a given for all adventurers, but not for Pans. For Pans, that might not be an option.
My next character is going to be super. It's going to be a serious character. Actually, I have a good idea. It's a plan.
But yeah, so now you know that Simon heard that name and just realized no one's going to really bother pronouncing that in Saltmarsh, so just called him Steve. The same way that he is called Sekif, but drunks can't really pronounce that, so he calls himself Simon.
In that case, yeah, she'll try to actually use his real name.
Oh man, and then I scroll down to my notepad and just see all those sailors you didn't pick. Like Florence the Floater Terrace. And Fruck Cave Deep. So, do you guys remember who your two last sailors are from the Saltmarsh bunch?
We have an inventory of who we already have.
You have Jilvac Hezekern, who's dead.
Oh, that was the Dragonborn.
Then the other Dragonborn was Sulzat Regados. She's still alive. Whooperting Bellow Squash.
Squash.
Penance Meckelfoit. That's the Tiefling. And then you also had the bonus one of a Kobold Miner, Ripachip Scribblich.
Ah, Ripplechip. Ripplechip.
Who no one's actually said anything to. You're still missing Truth. Or not Truth, Red, correction.
Yeah. We got Truth.
Yeah.
I mean, we kind of are, because we never know where the fuck Truth goes, but she always comes back.
I'm pretty sure she's safe.
Yeah. You are still missing Gol Asan of the Loam-Coated Mud. An elf. And of course, Ted Uckshire. A halfling who is actually unluckier than Mulch.
If I could just roll a 1, that would make me happier than a 20.
But yeah, so you can see where you are. You remember there is a ship here. It's a bit of a walk. And there's a whole lot of unexplored island ahead of you. A lot of coast. Also, the party, actually, come to think of it, are more sort of here. The yellow box was the beach ship that you used for a night. Like, we're not using sort of absolutes in distance and all.
Where is the forge again?
The forge is this here area. There we go.
Okay. I mean, we could try to take a shortcut over there if you want to go through the forest.
I was thinking that too, but then it's a shortcut.
Through the jungle.
Which means we're probably gonna, yeah.
Not a forest, a jungle. Also, to remind you guys, there is just a fuck ton of smokestacks around here.
Well,
yeah, let's avoid. No, we're avoiding them.
And you know what? Give me a perception check. One person who wants to be lookout. With advantage, because someone else is helping. I assume the cats.
Okay.
Never mind, Shelley gets it. There are several isolated... Ginny is no use whatsoever.
He was the one helping.
He stayed... You see, here's the thing. He's looking out, but he's still inside the crypt, because of course he's at the backest of the back rows. You do see, along here... Oh, now it's fucking working, because it updated. There are a few isolated smokestacks. Only about 3 or 4.
We know we can handle one at a time.
I'll make a note of that, but we definitely are still going to hit up the other folk.
How long away is the warehouse from here?
You're not really sure, because while you've got a direction and a place of where it is, you don't know, where exactly of a terrain to get there.
Mm-hmm.
But you're probably closer to it than you are to the forge, just because you've been traveling.
This is the volcano, right?
Yes, that volcano on the map is a volcano.
No.
What am I
That's
to
just
say?
a random
No, it's
island.
a crater. It's inverted.
Oh no, that's the movie Core.
But yes, you are near somewhere where you've heard chanting in the distance. And of course, also nearby was that massive ice explosion you guys completely ignored.
Yeah. That's the kind of thing
What a
that
weird,
incentivizes
weird
turning
magical
around
ice
and
on this
keep
fire
walking.
island. That's not worth our notice and time.
It got destroyed.
But
Well, actually, it could be nice to cool down.
Yes. So the
Well,
party
yeah, it
has
was like a little
options.
thing.
You could always just crash at this ship, relax for a bit. I'm
Maybe
sure
we could
nothing.
have a-
I'm sure nothing will ever come up again there.
It might be nice to have a forward base versus our main thing.
Well, I think consensus was to bring everyone to the main base first to let them see each other and everything.
And yeah, fortify, and then we
Yeah.
could also probably stop on the forge on the way.
Give Truth even more work to do.
Well, somebody else can start hunting at this point, I think.
She's just so good, though.
Yeah, nobody else will be as good, but they can maybe feed themselves.
Yeah. And with that, we're going to tie up the session. Next time, we shall see what you guys actually go to do. Maybe something will force your hand. Maybe there'll be more mystery. But for now, you have some context and information on what the hell is going on, or had gone on. And now to click the button that says stop streaming. We should be back next week, yeah? Any immediate issues jumping out of you guys?
No, it should be okay as long as nothing crazy happens.
That's good.
Yeah, should be fine too.